What's up, everybody? This is John Q.
And this is Alex A.
And you are listening to Free Music Reviews with Consult Q&A.
You can catch us live on twitch.tv/allmyhomies or youtube.com/allmyhomies every Wednesday night at 8:30.
And you can visit our website, www.consultqa.com, to submit every Wednesday. Follow us on all social media at Consult Q&A.
Boom. How's everybody doing this Wednesday? I'm going to turn this up just a little bit more. I
see blueprints over here.
Yeah. So that's our submission sheet. And that's everybody who submitted for today. And, oh, there we go. That's a little better. Miseo submitted. No, I'm too loud. Fuck. The Bliss is here. Tired as hell, though. Honestly, we all should be tired because the day before was the hottest day ever on record ever in the history of Earth ever.
Apparently.
We're all fucked. We're all totally fucked. I hope everybody that's not here isn't melted.
Maybe they are.
Just finished stealing my groceries from Target. Nice. Solid. That's the world we live in. Hot and poor. That's what we do. So yeah, what's good in everybody's life? What games everyone been playing? The Bliss. We just found out that the Bliss is 12 billion years old.
Maybe more.
Hi, friends. Oh, I was muted.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good, man. Amp actually called me. I was like, you guys should start muting the mics. He was like, when he's editing the audio, he's like, he can hear everything that we're saying.
We're just like, what the fuck is this shit?
If only y'all knew. Y'all should go back and watch the old streams and turn it up really loud to hear what we're saying in the background. Especially when particular people are
just certain someone's.
Yeah. So, Alex, where'd you leave off at, man? What's up?
I was just saying hi to everybody. The call outs. I haven't really. I checked by saying, how's everybody doing? But I haven't really seen anybody. Maceo's here. He's on the list. Cool. Blake sent something in.
Okay.
I'll try doing this.
Cool. Did you introduce our guest yet?
I've not.
Okay.
This is just random person sitting in the middle.
Yeah, just random man.
We're just never going to
number 3.
Yeah, we're just never going to. We're going to pretend.
I'm fine with that. That's funny.
The whole stream, everybody's like, "Who's that guy?
Who is that guy?
Who are y'all talking about?"
Yeah.
It's only me and Alex here. You don't see anybody.
I don't see anybody.
Shh, you can't see me.
Yeah. Cool. So let's get into review. Let me stop.
Yeah. Let's introduce who.
Yeah, Mox ARL is in the building. Shouts out to her. Is that Blueprints?
Blueprints.
Yeah. Blueprints. Okay.
4th was good. I'm one to keep a chill 4th of July. How was yours? How was everybody's 4th?
I was hanging out.
Yeah.
Yes, mine was good. Long cookout.
Nice.
Pool
like
time.
An all-day kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. We also got Mr. Altismo, level 85 in Diablo. Shouts out to him. Have you found any new gear after level 75?
I was going to say, isn't 84 the midway point of leveling?
85 is the midway.
Oh, okay, welcome. Yeah. Well, you're halfway there.
It's when everybody quits. So might as well wait for season 1 at that point. It's
right.
Build grinding at that point. Or just switch over to hardcore. Cool. Guardo's in the building. Guardo's in the building. The Bliss. Shouts out to him. JVS Jalen versus the World's here. He said lots of uniques to finish his build. Okay. That's for Mr. Altismo. And again, if you are joining us, make sure you throw a wave in the chat room. Also, Kim, we got to reset our sub goal because it's a new month.
Just a little bit.
It's a new month. So
I just submitted too, so I should be the first on the sub list.
Submitted or you subbed?
Subbed, sorry.
Oh.
Subbed. So the word sub.
Well, I think
subscribe.
I don't know what it's going to do anymore because I think it counted it for this, and when she resets it, it's going to just completely wipe you off.
I have a theory that if you type ! sub and you're a mod, it'll add one.
It shouldn't. I can go.
Only one way to find out.
Go change that.
Where's Nick?
Eduardo says he needs a squad to play Diablo. Well, we have a Discord for that, and you can join in the Discord in the off-topic section. A lot of people are talking about Diablo. You can tag at the people who talk about it. I was thinking about doing it where you guys can opt into like a gamer role. That way you can tag at gamers, but I'm lazy, so I don't feel like adding it. If you still need the Nova aspects, I got you. Okay, I haven't been on since that night. But
yeah, I haven't been on in like a week and a half.
But cool, guys. It is 9 o'clock. So let's get into this. We do have a special guest here sitting in the middle. He's hanging out with us, and I would like for him to introduce himself because Kim sent us 2 people. You're one person. I don't know which guy you are. so
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm going to let you introduce. Full transparency.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we'll let you introduce yourself.
I'm Ben. What's up? Ben Crane.
Okay.
So did you get Daxton and Ben? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Yes. So I'm Ben, the Ben half of Daxton and Ben.
Well, I was like the drummer or the guitar player.
Yeah, guitar. You got guitar player.
Okay.
I know drummers are traditionally cooler, so I apologize. But here I am.
But this is what it is.
Yeah, I was like, Kim, send me the Instagram. And I looked at the Instagram and I was like, all right, drummer, guitar. And then I like X'd it out.
I mean, that's all that matters.
I did a little bit of research, but I was just like, I don't know who we have here today.
That's funny. That's funny. Guitar.
All right, cool. And but see, I did a little bit of research. You are working on something that's happening in a couple days, right?
Yeah,
in like
a few
2 days, right? Yeah, down in Kissimmee. Can you explain to everybody what that is that you put together?
Yeah. So do I look? I don't know. Is it cool to look at the camera, or do I look at camera? Do I look at you?
I've heard that staring into the camera is staring in the depths of the soul of everybody, and I feel like it weirds them out. So you can do it.
It's weird. It is a little weird.
I think you're supposed to look above the camera.
Okay. Yeah. What if I just like
up here?
Yeah. So no. Thank you all for having me on here. Seriously, and Kim as well. Thank you for putting this out there to me. So we have a band, right? You're talking about the drummer and guitar player.
Yeah.
Daxton and I, we have a band, but on top of that, we've been producing events for the last probably a year. We just crossed a year.
Cool. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. He's been doing an event called the Emo Party for the last 6 years. Started in his house and has grown beyond that.
Nice.
Then a year ago, we produced the first Emo Party with live bands. And then now, what we're doing in a couple days is a festival, full-on music festival. It's a whole day, 27 acts, 20 plus local vendors, like small businesses and people that are highlighting. We have like photo walls and DJ sets and I don't even know, all kinds of stuff going on in Kissimmee, in Old Town Kissimmee.
Oh wow! In the actual like park.
Yeah. So there's a club there called Sun on the Beach, which is where we produce our events. It's about probably a 800 to 1,000 person club.
Okay, cool.
And they also lease the it's like I say road. It's like a pedestrianized
strip
road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next to them. So it's like Sun on the Beach is a corner. Then there's a big empty spot.
Is it the spot behind it or the
it's
spot
next
in front
to
of
it?
Oh, that's okay. So
next
in
to
between the 2 buildings, right?
Yes, in between the 2 buildings. So if
okay.
you're on the main thing and all the buildings are on your left and right, Sun on the Beach is here, and there's like the empty piece of street.
Yeah,
that's them.
Yeah, okay.
So
I know exactly what it is.
So we're putting an outdoor stage on that empty piece of street. We're using the indoor stage in Sun on the Beach that we normally use, and then we're putting an acoustic stage out front. So, it was quite an undertaking.
Yeah,
we kind of the Emo Party events that we do at Sun on the Beach have been great, and people have been really responding to them. And we were like, because we're crazy. We were like, let's push. Yeah, let's keep pushing. And so we were like, let's just put together a music festival.
Please tell me it's more than 2 of y'all doing that.
It's more than 2 of us. No. I will say it's 2 of us, or 3 of us really, that are doing all the legwork on the back end, and then we have a team of people that work with us on the day.
Okay.
So it's a lot more than 2 of us actually doing it on Saturday. But you're correct in thinking that most of the legwork on the back end has been a couple of us, 3 of us.
Are you also going to perform?
We are also performing.
Oh my gosh.
Why did you do that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, dude. We got to do it for the scene, right? No, I don't know, man. It's going to be a crazy day. Originally, we had it such that especially Daxton and I, would not be on the hook for a lot on the day itself, and we could focus on our set and focus on whatever. But as things do, certain things have shifted in our especially in this last week, and we find ourselves a lot more responsibility on our plate on Saturday than we thought. So it's going to be we're going to learn a lot for sure, but I think it's going to be a great day. It's going to be an awesome day.
All right, cool. We're definitely going to come back to that and get into more of the business side and contracts and stuff like that, because I'm sure people on here actually want to know how to throw their own event, because why not, right, guys?
Why not?
This is what we do here. We talk about music. So, and then I also have some questions. But how long have you been in the music world?
So I've been in the music world. I've been doing music full time for 10 years. I started
full time. Can you explain to the crowd what it took to get you to full time?
Yeah.
And what full time means of doing music?
No, you're 100% correct. I started when I'm from South Florida, so if anybody out there's from South Florida, shouts out. Nice. From West Palm Beach. I started down there, and music full time is a funny thing to throw around, right? Yeah. When I was in college, I had a scholarship for most of it, so my expenses were paid for by doing music. So that was that. So full time was that when I was in college. Okay. But it was a few different businesses, local businesses in West Palm Beach, that took a chance on me and had me out there. I probably was doing sets 3 or 4 nights a week, different places, which was great. And that was how I kind of figured out what I liked, how I kind of contributed in that scene. There's a lot of noise, so it's like, how do you fit in and what makes you unique? Mm-hmm. And then out of college, I got a contract with the Mouse full time. Doing music.
We can't say his name on the stream because we might get sued.
Michael. Michael Mouse. So Michael gave me a contract straight out of college, and Michael treated me very well, doing music 5 days a week. And then ever since then, my show closed in 2019, and then after that, I went back into contractor music, right? Okay, so not studio stuff and gigging out and all that kind of stuff, and arranging and writing for people and all that. I went back into that part of it full time, so less structured. But I went back into that part of it full time from 2019 until kind of where I am now. I am working with Michael again, but I'm also doing music full time again, which is great and incredibly rewarding.
Or somebody be like, "Who's Michael?
Who's this Michael guy?
Michael Myers. Michael Myers has a castle.
He does.
He holds people hostage.
Oh no. But yeah, so I'm very grateful to Orlando, because there's not many, I think, places in the world that I could have had a 5-day contract and then a jumper right into music full time immediately after. But this town is pretty good to entertainers. So
this is true.
Cool.
So yeah.
Oh, well, there we have it. We have Ben, the guitar player, who worked for Michael Myers,
the Mouse,
who is also
Michael Myers, the Mouse,
who's also throwing an emo festival out in Kissimmee at Old Town.
I didn't say the name of it, Emotion Fest, but it's EMOCEAN, because we think we're funny, and the place is called Sun on the Beach, so it's like Emotion Fest. I don't know.
Okay, so people can be like, "Oh my God, look at this!" Like with their little kids, and be like, "Look at this! Like we should go. We should take Johnny to this."
Exactly.
He's 5, and then it's like,
it's all ages. It's all ages. So Johnny can come. That's funny.
I was going to say,
the funny thing we get asked is, how are y'all getting a beach into Orlando? That's what we get asked, and we're like, the place is called Sun. Well, it's not on the beach.
So that lagoon just opened up out in Lake Nona. The
that's
lagoon.
right.
Oh yeah,
it's like a man-made lagoon beach
thing.
That's like 100. That's like 3 football fields.
Because driving 30 minutes east was too hard for a lot of people.
I can't wait.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
And big pools of water like that in Florida, alligators.
Yeah, yep, 100%.
It's going to be like that. They're going to call it Alligator Lagoon.
Yep.
It's crystal clear. You can see the gators.
You can pet the gators.
All right. So
where's my hand?
Oh, man.
Space Jet's here. We got Madrid Makes Music hanging out.
Madrid.
Yeah, finally. Man. Madrid said, "I've played a few shows in Orlando. They're always a great time." So
that's true.
Shouts out to him. And who else? I saw somebody else. He said, Father Micah of Jerusalem. He says, Ben, thank you for not exploiting your workers and
having more than two. Yeah, Madrid though. That you make a good point because when we were playing shows in South, I punched an alligator in the face. When we were playing shows in South Florida, we always really enjoyed coming up to Orlando, coming up to Central Florida, and playing. Yeah, okay. There's definitely something about up here this scene. So
cool.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, I guess it's about that time for us to get into and start listening to some of you guys' music. It looks like we got Space Jam. I've been seeing a bunch of people jump in, so I need to mark them as here. But Kim, if you could throw that list up on the screen.
I saw Bliss. I saw JVS The World. I haven't seen Unpraised King. I have seen Dr. Blake.
I haven't seen the gators are annoying. That is true. You're like, yo, let me get in my kayak and go. Oh nope, never mind. There's a gator.
Yeah.
I haven't seen D-Mar. D-Mar, are you hanging out? I haven't seen him. What about Jaffe? I haven't seen
Jaffe.
Whiskey. I saw Mox AR. So do they count?
Did they count as one?
Yeah, they count as one. Prince, whoever is
here. Yep.
Blue.
That's like when Michael Jackson's like, "Hey, you nasty boy." That's Baloo. Oh, Mustafa's in the building.
Oh, okay. Mustafa.
Shouts out to Mustafa. Welcome back. It's been a minute. Is Maceo here? I haven't seen him pop in. Yeah,
Maceo's here.
Jaffe's here. He sent 2 songs, so I guess we're going to have to pick one. Maceo is here, and Madrid is here. So
we got a list today.
Word. It looks like D-Mar and the Unpraised King are the only 2 missing. If they pop in the stream, somebody just ping us in the chat room or something like that.
Ping.
But yeah, guys, if you have any questions for Ben, anything that he said, throw it in the chat room. We're probably going to explore some of the things you said as well, just while the stream goes on, because some people might be getting bored with what we're talking about because they're like, just play my song.
Just play the music, man.
But I'm not bored. We can talk all day. I love this stuff. But let's start off, shall we?
Yeah.
And so I think you've watched a little bit of the show before, right? So you
did a little research,
a little bit of
guitar player, drummer. Then I X'd out of it.
Yeah. Me and Alex are both guitar players.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we just ask. We want to listen to people's stuff. We're going to give them feedback. Just be honest. If you don't have anything to say, just be like, I don't know what to say. But if you do have something to say, just be like, oh, this is why. Blah 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 blah. And can we also?
I was going to say, do we want to close that door?
Yeah.
Are we on Twitch?
We're on Twitch.
I've
YouTube,
never
Facebook.
been on Twitch before.
Why not?
I don't know, man. I've just never been on. Everybody talks about Twitch, and I'm not very good at social media and things like that. It's like whenever someone's like talking about a new social media that I'm not already on, I'm just like TikTok. I'm not very good on TikTok, and I'm like, Twitch just sounds like another thing for me to try and keep up with. So, what's up, Twitch, for the first time?
I mean, Twitch is, I don't know if you consider, I guess it is social, but not social media.
I also don't feel like I have anything worthwhile to stream on. Twitch is for streaming, right?
Yeah, but you could be a watcher.
I could be a watcher. I'm a watcher now.
No.
Well, no, I'm on it now.
You're a guitar player, so you can play guitar on there.
Yeah.
I could play guitar on Twitch.
There's a lot of people who actually do that. Like, they take song requests and they're like working on riffs and stuff, or like recording something, and everybody's like, how did you move your fingers that way?
That's a good idea. Go on there, take some requests. I like doing that at shows.
Be like, this is how I put it in drop C, and then I do this. So
we love a drop C, man.
Yes, we do.
We got a few songs in drop C.
Nice.
Yes, good. New metal lives.
Yeah, baby. Easy core for us, but yeah, new metal.
Easy core.
Why does everybody hate it? All right, so let's jump into this. Space Jet sent over a song that I can't read, so I'm going to just read the one thing that I can, and it says satire. I think that's Nobody Cares.
I was going to say
Nobody cares.
Yeah. How would you say that, like, phonetically with the backwards R? How does that, like...
No. It looks like a license plate number.
One of the German ones on Volkswagens.
Yeah, one of those long ones, yeah. That's my immediate reaction is it's a license plate number.
So Space Jet writes in Welsh, actually.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
was pretty fun.
Or alien, depending on how you want to define it.
All right, let's check this out, guys. Everybody in the stream, make sure you throw what you guys think in the chat room. We're about to listen to the Space Jet's track called Nobody Cares.
When I say fuck it, yeah, my skin look tired. Think it's time to cut it, yeah. Don't call my
はい、もしもし。かかってこい。
I'm just freestyle this shit, see how this shit come on. On a God beat. Don't nobody get no fuss about you. Don't nobody get no shits. Talk all you want, they ain't listening. Niggas lame as shit. Bitches lame as shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Pull on my dick and suck it. Pull on my dick and check it. Don't even know why I'm here. I feel like it's all for nothing. I feel like it's all for nothing. Nigga know I'm not bluffing. When I say fuck it, when I say fuck, when I say fuck it, yeah, my skin look tight, think it's time to cut it, yeah, don't call my bluff.
Getting real Blair Witch vibes from this one right here.
Everybody sucks dick, you can suck my dick, you suck dick, bitch, you probably ain't doing shit. I was in the motherfucking crib, making beats of shit, then I said for that shit, I'ma steal that shit, hop up on a beat. YouTube, MP3, give a fuck how you feel, nigga, give a fuck how you see me. On a spaceship from the 3, some shit I made up before, and these niggas lame as fuck, cause they know that I'm gonna blow, yeah, they know that I'm gonna get it, but don't nobody see the vision, don't nobody see enough, and it's cool, I don't give a fuck, nigga, I don't even got trust, I'm allowed to get what I want, I'm putting up a front, but deep down, bitch, I'm sad as fuck. Don't nobody get no fuss about you. Don't nobody get no shits. Talk all you want. They ain't listening. Niggas lame as shit. Bitches lame as shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Pull on my dick and suck it. Pull on my dick and check it. Don't even know I'm here. I feel like it's all for nothing. I feel like it's all for nothing. Nigga know I'm not bluffing. Straight up.
All right. Shouts out to Shouts out to Space Jit for that track. It's called I think it's called Nobody Cares Satire.
Whiskey Way.
I like the Travis Scott sample at the end.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was
It's
one
good use of it.
I'm trying.
Yeah. So, how are we feeling about that? Where do we want to start? Who wants to be the icebreaker?
Nick said that immediately he was getting the suit and tie Space Jit version instead of the in your face, the very laid back version of Space Jit. Perfect for your emo event.
Yeah. Very emo.
I mean, I feel like this time, because I've heard Space Jit before. I feel like this time he's finally getting his low end figured out, getting there. But other than that, I mean, I'm glad you labeled it satire, because I feel like you could probably offend a good couple of people just, blasting it.
I didn't listen to any lyric.
There was a lyric in there that was basically just like, everybody sucks dick.
Oh.
Yeah. That was it. That was pretty much it.
I remember like that Rick and Morty episode where the dick went to jump and
Yeah. That was we were pretty focused on the visualizer there.
Yeah. But I really didn't listen to any lyric. I think what would have made me listen to some lyrics if there was a little bit ad libs kind of directing my attention towards the lyrics.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this song needs a little bit of ad libs to direct my attention, to make me know what to listen to. Kind of like if I'm just a basic consumer, basically mindless consuming this like I just was, unfortunately, I would need something to be like straight up for me to be like, oh, what did he say?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Straight up. Yeah. Okay. He says something straight up. Okay. But it's something like that. But I feel like that may be the only thing that's missing in this field that Space Jit is going down. And then I saw somebody in the chat room was like, Lil B and Space Jit need to work together. Our chat room's Lil B is JVS or Javen versus the World.
You guys should hang out.
I don't think they've ever made a song together.
I don't think they have either.
Yeah,
there's a future there, perhaps.
Maybe if y'all want that.
Kind of like the repetition that he had going on was kind of on par with JVS.
Okay.
Yeah. Take that however you want.
I don't know if I have much more to add. I was pretty much focused on the video, to be honest. I guess it was I'm with you. The because it was the beat and pretty much was pretty repetitive. Having some things in there that varied it to make your ears perk up, make you listen a little closer. I think would have been nice. Something to break it up a little more.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
I do like the shower cap you had on. That's,
Right.
That's
Yeah, it was a good shower cap.
Very Blair Witch.
It was a nice flavor. It did feel Blair Witch.
You know the Blair. I'm cool with the Blair Witch though. It was pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Cool. So, yeah, shouts out chat room. You guys can throw what you guys think in there. Mozzarella said he's spitting. All right.
I like Moxarella's name. Moxarella.
It's Mox A-R-Rella though. Yeah, she carries the rifles.
Oh, I see.
but it isn't.
I don't know. Maybe she now has a gun in her name on like Instagram, like the Instagram.
Oh,
emoji.
yeah?
Yeah, it's like a gun.
She updated that. See, everybody sucks dick.
AR3.
All right. Well, shouts out to Space Jit for that. We're gonna also cue Peep the Diablo roll for the server. Did you?
Oh yeah, he added that.
How with the Mi 6 or with the other one?
I have no idea.
Okay, because there's a lot of roll things in the Discord. Don't break the Discord.
AR Trilla.
Squirt gun cheese.
All right. But I will check the Discord after the stream. Okay, the Unpraised King is here, so I'll mark him as here.
All right.
Or the
sliding in just in time.
all right, or the Uprising.
Father Micah says I gave it a Gengar, and then he gave it a Gengar.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so shouts out to him.
Solid.
All right, up next we have The Bliss.
Yeah, there we go.
The Bliss sent over a track called What a Weird Way. Okay, he said, I haven't submitted in a minute. Started this at 3 a.m. on Tuesday and finished it at 3 a.m. Wednesday. Play it to the end. It's not... Okay. Okay.
Is he making...
No, I get it.
Overdue Revolution level?
No, he just hit me with the, like, what's the difference between 12 a.m. and 12 p.m.? And it's,
24 hours.
Yeah,
24, we're good. Yeah. I'm with you though. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's like, wait, did he travel in time? All right, let's check this one out. It's called What a Weird Way. Shall we? Here we go. The Bliss. I mean, you said play it to the end. It's getting kind of hard to get there. I'm trying, though.
The waveform's about to change though, so here we go.
I'm trying.
Hold on, you butts.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I want the bumbuck like that.
Yo, shouts out to the Truman Show sample though.
Right?
Maybe that's why he was like, wait, play the whole thing. Just,
Yeah. Just get to Jim Carrey.
We could have just played the end.
Yeah. Okay. How y'all feeling about that? Shouts out to the Bliss. That track is called What a Weird Way.
I'll let our guest go first. What'd you think of that?
Can I let go of my butt yet? I gotta say, so I'm curious what DAW you use to make that, because I know when I'm doing a lot of demos and work tapes and stuff in Logic, I use. You're familiar with Logic Drummer?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I like Logic Drummer for certain things, like loops, aux percussion loops, like you have in that. So putting some shaker and congas in as a texture in stuff that's got like acoustic drums or even 808s or whatever. I'll sometimes throw loops like that are a lot of aux stuff in as just a layer and a texture, and it sounded like Logic Drummer to me. That's why I'm wondering, I guess. But
What did he move to?
I think he moved to Logic.
did he?
Yeah.
Okay, but I like I do love aux percussion. I think it's similar to what we were just talking about with the last one. Maybe some more. Just some
more.
Yeah, some more. But to be fair, you only worked on it for 24 hours, so I think there's a lot of layers you can put in there. Someone said string bass and some guitar. I would love some like verbed out guitar. I liked those chords you were doing with the organ. Maybe some guitar as a texture in there would be nice. Some seventh chords and stuff would feel good in there. And maybe some more samples. I don't know. I liked the Truman Show samples, so we could throw some more samples in there.
Okay.
There you can go. I agree with all. I mean, I feel like this is one of his good, solid foundation tracks. And again, what do you say, 24 hours? So,
Yeah.
you wrote yourself a good, solid foundation track. Now build on it. Reach out to Mr. Altismo and have him lay down some saxophone or something like that.
Ooh, saxophone would be awesome.
Yeah,
Let me-
just something to spice it up just a little bit.
Let me try to remember what this part was. Okay. For me, it mostly needs it needs bass. It needs the body. It doesn't have much. Like, it's all in percussion or higher than that. But I need some body and stuff to make me swing and move a little bit. But yeah, I mean, 24 hours is cool. It is a cool start. Don't know what else more to add,
Right?
except for like try some bass and stuff.
Get bassy with it.
Yeah. He's Baywana. Shouts out to Baywana in the building.
Hey.
Damn, y'all sleeping on the couch, losing your life savings in that chat. All the gambling,
All the gambling going on.
Oh no.
Did I gamble away my life today?
We hide it on our side so we can't be distracted by the gambling that's happening on Twitch,
I'm
because
gonna
Twitch
lose
you
all
can
my-
gamble.
Oh, I see. Oh, it would be
Yeah.
good underscore for a film.
There we go.
I could see that for a moment. Yeah.
For particular kinds of things.
Kind of film. Yeah. Like a movie Comet. Have you ever seen that? It was on Netflix.
Comet, no.
Justin Long, and I don't know. It sounded like a lot of that soundtrack.
To me, I could see it in a soundtrack when there's a lost character doing something by themselves, or investigating a room, or searching for something
Or like
slightly.
walking around like an Animal Crossing character.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
for real.
you know how they like kind of bop around. I don't know.
Animal Crossing type beat.
Yeah.
All right,
KK
D-Mar.
Slider.
D-Mar, I see that you're here, so I got you marked off. All right, well, shouts out to the Bliss. Just sent that track over called What a Weird Way. If you guys like that, I want to work with him. Check him out in the chat room. He is there. You guys can comment and follow
They're
each
talking
other.
about taking out loans on Q points.
I could just give y'all. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not giving y'all loans. I could open it up and just like give. I think Nick could give.
Made it for an animated short. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, you made it for an animated short? That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I totally see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Nice.
It fits.
All right, so shouts out to him. Add some bass though. The next up we got Jalen versus the world, or J versus the world, or JVS the world, or J versus. He sent over a track called One of a Kind. I'm very scared to hear what this sounds like. So let's check it out. If it is one of a kind, we for sure will know that.
Please be Blur by song 2. There's song 2 by Blur.
Well, here we go.
Don't worry, girl, just clear your mind. Don't worry, girl, just clear your mind. You are my girl, you on my side. You my favorite, you one of a kind. Don't worry, girl. Just clear your mind. Don't worry, girl. Just clear your mind. You are my girl. You on my side. You my favorite. You one of a kind. This is my heart. You have broken. I have my mouth. I have spoken. I have myself. It's my token. This is my life. I've been chosen. Don't leave me behind. I've been on the grind. I'm working the night shift. I've been on the grind. Stop wasting my time. Oh, you think you so fly? And when I get off late, let's go to the sky. Where you trying to go? We can turn up on your birthday. Where you trying to go? I can pull up on the worst day. Where you trying to go? We go pull up when it's Earth Day. Get into the bag and you know I come in first place. You keep me steady, you keep me sturdy. I like your glasses, you look so nerdy. Don't care about schedule, we leave it early. Just tell the truth and please don't hurt me. Don't worry, girl. Just clear your mind. Don't worry, girl. Just clear your mind. You are my girl. You on my side. You my favorite. You one of a kind. This is my heart. You have broken. I have my mouth. I have spoken. I have myself. It's my token. This is my life. I've been chosen.
Okay. And it's trendy right now. You guys listen to this too, for sure. I understand that.
I don't think he does make these beats. You want to say what you said?
Yeah, I get so Blake drums in the chat. If this is fast and has some gnarly kick sidechain, I was gonna say essentially that same thing. I don't know. I said to these guys, I guess it's trendy right now, especially with people like MGK and producers like Monson and Travis and John Feldman and stuff. It's pretty trendy to take what maybe would have been a I don't know, a trap song or something and make it power pop or
hyper pop,
pop, power pop, pop punk, whatever. Coming from that background myself, I totally heard that melody and that lyric as that style of song. Like some compressed drums that are just going crazy, Travis Barker type drums with that kind of melody and some chuggy guitars. I think would have suited it really well. I like the instrumental a lot, but I think some variation in the vocal production would help perk up a little bit, help my ears perk up. But I think like if you let like a producer, a pop punk kind of producer remix that, I think it would be super good.
Yeah.
So are you saying throw that entire song away?
No.
Completely rebuilt by somebody else and then a different vocalist on it, right?
No.
That's not what you said. That's what I heard.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No.
Oh, okay.
I liked the lyric and the melody.
If he's not saying that, I am. Because that's okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I like the lyric and the melody, and I like the instrumental. I think take that lyric and melody and put it with a different kind of instrumental
that works for
it, and then take that instrumental and put something else on that fits with that better. Split it in. It's 2 songs. There's 2 songs there. John's making me feel bad. JVS, I'm sorry. I haven't even met you. I'm not trying to rip your song apart, man. But I'm just, there's 2 songs. There's 2 songs in there.
There's history here.
I see.
Now that the Whiskey says, now that y'all mentioned it, same kind of vibe as 303.
Yeah, 303. Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
I could see that.
You're hearing that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Father Micah says, I'm feeling 3. What's that? Luchador Pikachu.
Luchador Pikachus are pretty fire, though.
Yeah. All right. Well, John said what he has to say. I don't have anything to say. I think you said it. Like, definitely, we know that JVS can be guilty of songs that are slow and should be sped up. So, and I think that giving it some direction, like pop punk, is a good direction to give it.
I think what you said is a great, fresh ears on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And I recognize that I'm succumbing to some of the trend as well with songs like that right now. You know, it's just trendy and it's popular at the moment.
Yeah.
But I do think that it does work. You know, there's a world where that works, and it's trendy for a reason.
Yeah,
So,
and I mean, we say that. We say that. We tell them that as well. It's just right now, I don't know. I think I need fresh ears because
All new ears.
I don't know. Like I don't know what I'm listening for anymore when
With
it comes
JBS.
to his songs. Like I'm trying. I'm trying. But this one for me, it just I
think it's so. What was it? 2 weeks ago that Father Mike, or 3 weeks ago that Father Michael was with us, and he said, "I'm inspired by JVS."
He just said it in the chat.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of, because it's just like he's like the tenacity to go week after week after week and just beat down after beat down after beat down and still be here.
I'm not even trying to beat him down in this situation. I'm like, okay, with kids like this, I'm like, I don't know.
the question that now, unfortunately, is like with TikTok like this,
Yes,
which
100%.
which I don't know that answer.
This, yeah,
Yes.
it's like this particular one. I don't know anymore.
I think a pop punk version of it would definitely blow up on TikTok for sure.
See, but that's a whole different song. And I feel like he couldn't do pop punk in that cadence or in that.
Yeah, not the way it is there. We're talking like maybe 30 BPMs faster.
Yeah, and like different tonality in his vocals and destroying that auto tune a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think it's still. I think you could still get there. A lot of compression on the vocal, a lot of compression on the drums, and I think you could get there. I don't know. At least for a demo.
So like
Yeah,
as
for sure.
as I'm envisioning it being a completely different song in my head, you know, I'm just like, okay, I can see
chopping it up and making it. Yeah,
It's like when you're like, man, in another parallel universe, I would be with her, and that's how I feel. What we're doing here,
I guess.
Like we're looking through the
as
portal.
an arranger, I'm like, it could be this, it could be that song just arranged differently. I don't know. Maybe I am agreeing with you now.
don't let me persuade you. Yeah. So, sure. Okay. What?
Sudoku.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Moving on.
Yeah. So, well, shouts out to him for sending that track over. One of a kind. I even tried listening to the lyrics a little bit, and then it's just like after a short second, my brain was just like, stop. It's like, stop. Because I was like, okay, he's talking about one of a kind. Okay, dope. And then he was just like, please don't hurt me. And it's like, what?
He's one of a kind.
Okay.
Please don't hurt him.
And I get it, I guess. But, yeah.
Moxtrail, are you actually saying things, or are you just typing?
She might be speaking Japanese or Korean. That looks
That's
Japanese. Okay. All right. Well, shouts out to him for sending it over. Hopefully, you took something from Ben, because I had no value in this situation. Ben had all
As
the value.
usual.
Me and Blake drums.
Yeah. So listen to them. Don't listen to me or Alex at this moment.
Yeah. Would you rather be forced to listen to JVS or an Overdue Revolution? Forced to listen to?
Kim, start a poll. We will ask the chat room, super random awesome guy. I have no answer to that question. All right, up next we have the Unpraised King. He sent over a track called Dreamt of Balling. It's produced by him as well, so this should be cool.
And he said
Sick.
in the chat, right? He said that he learned that she's supposed to be using a limiter and not a maximizer, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just sitting there. I was like, how many times have we said that or told him that? So, well, congratulations.
Yep. That's called learning.
Yep. To whoever had much higher of an influence on you to tell you to use a limiter on your master instead of a maximizer that you then squash.
Let's hear it.
All right.
Let's hear if it got maximized or limited.
Well, he said he's really proud of this one, and
Okay.
he produced it as well. That's his love letter. So let's check this one out.
All right.
Dreamt of Ballin'.
So many things that I've done on my mind, they all weigh. Pray to God there were answers. Someone said it's too late, but I tried anyways. Am I wasting my time? No one knows how this will end, neither you, Def, not I. I've been walking a road that's lonely. Is it a punishment? I still don't know what growth means. Sometimes I took the time to pray, I wasn't wasting my time. But I turned on my words, I've been lost in my lies. They say take the time to stay, it makes me come close to a cry. Then have bad dreams at night, some have come true in time. Yeah, I'm still filled with hope, but I don't want to change. If I lose all inhibitions, could I still say that I'm brave? But looking for nothing at all. Some look at me, call me toxic. Surrender to the abyss and then I fall in. Remember days I dreamt that I'd be balling. I can't breathe. I got Addies in my system and they killing me. I can't see. Well, life's so beautiful, I guess that I'm the wildebeest. I'm a beast, I got problems. I forgave myself so.
Did he say I have AIDS in my system?
I don't know.
I don't know. You want to
I
rewind?
heard wildebeest.
I thought AIDS.
Try again.
System and they killing me. I can't see. Well, life's so beautiful, I guess that I'm the wildebeest. I'm a beast.
Yeah, go a little bit further.
I got Addies in my system and they kill me.
At Addies, I think.
Addies. Okay. All right.
I got AIDS in my system and they killing me.
He said, okay, I got Addies, and he can't see. He's a wildebeest. Can wildebeest?
He's a wildebeest? Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Look it. Should we look it up? Wildebeest?
I think so.
Well, life's so beautiful, I guess that I'm the wildebeest. I'm a beast. I got problems. I forgave myself, still I cannot solve them. Yes, you should be mad.
Wildebeest facts.
And I bet I made you glad how far the fall was. I've been messing, but I do it second guessing. God saying that I never really learned a lesson. What did he expect? He tried to strip me of my blessing. Live life with no honor, but still praying for ascension. Should I mention the way I never let you down? Yeah, you know.
Wildebeest have poor eyesight.
Wildebeest have a good sense of hearing coupled with eyesight.
Wait.
We have two contradictory
We do. Dude, Google killed us on this one.
Jesus.
Poor eyesight, good sense of hearing, and smell.
Yeah, this says wildebeest have a good sense of hearing coupled with eyesight.
I don't know, man. Maybe we're going to have to go with Unpraised King on this one.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that.
Hold on, let's rewind a little bit.
Let you down, but I try to change my ways. So looking for nothing at all. Some look at me, call me toxic. Surrender to the abyss and then I'm falling. Remember days I dreamt that I'd be balling.
I guess he said the line was beauty and beast.
Not wildebeest?
Yeah, I heard
wildebeest.
wildebeest.
Yeah, maybe he did later in the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got Addies in my system and they killing me. I can't see. Well, life's so beautiful, I guess that I'm the wildebeest. I'm a beast. I got problems. I forgave myself, still I cannot solve them. Yes, you should be mad cause I ain't called once. And I bet I made you glad how far the fall was.
I like that bass right there.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's a nice bass.
I feel the kicks and stuff were a little lackluster, like more with just sound or sample quality of the kicks. But that bass is really nice. That's a nice choice in that 808 right there. But it's just,
Pray to God there were answers.
yeah, like the clap feels 80s.
Yeah, I like it. I like that clap sample.
The clap and then yeah, it feels like when FL Studio, Fruity Loops back then,
Fruity
had
Loops,
like
yeah.
the demo stuff.
Right.
100%.
I think it was called like BTBOD K6 HD or something like that.
It really came out of the depths of the memory
Yeah,
there.
like-
But yeah, though,
It sounds
I
like
hear what you're
those
saying.
sounds.
Yeah. Which is not a bad thing. It's kind of nostalgic
For us,
for us.
we just
Not in the grand scheme of things.
But so I don't know. Just for me, just on me personally, I would just say maybe switch out some of those sounds because it makes it sound dated. And for me, it may not be like a great thing with that. And then
I have a production note, but
Go
you
ahead.
guys go first.
no, go ahead. Alex.
Play the first. Just play the first from the very beginning, real quick.
Okay.
See, this piano
It went
Yeah.
is like, it's very out of phase. This piano is like very wide. It feels like it's missing a middle to it. And I think that's why the snare and the kick in this song, like, they pop out, but you can tell that the frequencies are wrong in the kick because they're not fighting anything. I think that the stereo width was built, like, made very wide, and then it was filled with the drums in the middle. And you got to be really careful when you go with a wide stereo image because the act of making a wide stereo image is the act of introducing out of phase information. So in this instance, to get a really wide piano, he went with really out of phase, the really out of phase aspect of it. So what I'm getting to is, like, when you go really wide, be sure not to kill all of the mono. Save just a little bit of it. That's what would have filled out this piano and made it so that way our ears would, or my ears would have been like, there's something missing here. It's incomplete. Because it sounds very, like, hollow in the middle, like, of the stereo field. If you listen to it, play it one more.
Yeah,
one
I'm
more
going to
time.
play it back.
Here it's like lacking in the middle.
Yeah. Let the percussion come in.
Yeah, especially when the chords hit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See how that feels more full. So it's just one of those things. Like, I know why he did it. It was to make space for the stuff in the middle, but you just have to be careful to keep a little bit of that mono information. Otherwise, your ears are gonna just scream like something's wrong with this sound, and that's what I'm hearing. So here you go.
I think
Science.
I had a lot to say in the last one, so you're like, no, I'll skip you on this. No, I thought, I mean, honestly, that's the strongest one that I've heard tonight. Like, I think on Praise King, you did a good job on production in general. I think my trickiest thing when I'm doing, I often don't, we self-produce our music, but somebody else in the band does it because he's a professional. But here in Orlando, I'm left making work tapes and demos and things like that, right? Which aren't perfect ever, and he makes them sound magic. One of the hardest things for me to do with my vocal on that stuff is getting a decent sounding vocal.
Yeah,
for me that's really difficult. And I think you did a good job getting a good starting point there with the compression that you're using and different things like that. It sounds like it has body, but it's clear and everything. So I liked your production there, and there was more going on in the song. There was dynamic changes where you'd pull out different instruments and then maybe add some layers back in, things like that. I was a fan of, but I was with you at the beginning. I didn't know how to articulate it as well as you did, Alex. But yeah, the sound at the beginning of that piano, I would dramatically change. To be honest, though, I would use a different instrument, different voicing, something like that.
It kind of like calls attention to the fact that, like you guys said, like Q pointed out immediately, that it's got that stock feel to it. So you're more so calling attention to it when it's like stock, but not right.
Yeah.
He says,
but
honestly,
general,
a lot of stereo shit I did randomly without knowing. So yeah, that's basically what it is. If you do wideners, but maintain a little bit of that mono, so that way it doesn't feel hollow in the middle, basically.
Yeah. I mean, and I'll say with things like that, when you're having trouble getting something that, when it's stereo spreading like that and the image is what it is, and you're having trouble filling in that middle part, I'll double track stuff just to get a fatter sound there, so you can get that sound you're looking for of that wide image, but you get a lot of body in the middle, and you just EQ it differently, and it'll give you that punchy kind of feeling back in the middle.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
I do like his vocal chain on this one, so
yeah,
good call on that.
Cool. Good stuff. Shouts out to the Unpraised King for that. He is in the chat room, guys. Make sure you follow him if you like that. Make sure you also throw your feedback in the chat room so that he can soak it up and do what he needs to do. But also, thank you for submitting. Good to see you, by the way. All right. Up next, we do have Dr. Blake. He sent over a track called 70 Kilograms Persian Clubs.
What?
What? I thought we didn't speak in kilograms around here. Can you rewrite the name of your song in pounds, please?
The day after America Day,
right?
He's over here talking in metrics.
In metrics, like we live in England or something.
Blake likes the name. Blake likes kilograms.
Blake kilograms drums.
All right. So Blake says, yo, I was having fun and made this a couple months ago, but then forgot about it. Hope you enjoy it.
We love when that happens.
Guess he wasn't having that much fun.
Oh, this is Blake's song. All right, here we go. All right.
This is
Blake's
Blake.
like, yo, I love the name of my own song. Let's do it.
You know, if nobody tells him, he has to tell himself. Wait, where is it? Here it is.
I like that confidence, Blake.
It's a WAV file, so it's going to take a while to load. Let's get comfortable. Here we go.
Hey yo, I'm from a back block on the east side, piece of walk. I will leave Roy with the Mac on, piece of love. My portfolio is gangster, with cocaine, just shot a nigga on the anklet. Selling dope savings, first you up 5 times a day. Prayers, niggas tasting sales pop. Niggas came through, stabbed them on the way. Come niggas catch you at the showers, 400 soups. Bubble goose, put up in a couple scoops. Shop on double loop. Your body got up and out another shoot. Backing up trouble at the W. What's up with you? Martin too. Still plotting and scheming on the God daydreaming. Get shot out the head, wrong prey demon. You ain't breathing, you ain't reeking. Lips moving, you ain't breathing. You start coughing up blood for the same reasons. You ever showed 100, you spent it all in the same weekend. Razors lean, face leaking, chill. Like the rape creeping, the brick broken 8 pieces. Double C's on the sway sneakers. I kick the real shit. Who you be? Where you brought from? I had to build shit. I had to build shit.
We was selling dog food and we was selling fish. Fish was building cases they ain't never.
I really like how you kind of like transposed it a little bit.
This took
for
that key
part right
change.
there. Yeah, that was really. I like that. That was,
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Boop, 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 boop.
Y'all had the triple beam dreams. We really measure bricks. Shows moving fast as we cook it up. We sell it quick. Any beat I'm on, I gotta get my shit off. Your watch ain't called 30 and up. Take that shit off. I'm impacting the culture like Eric Bischoff. Big biscuit of that biscotti making my bitch call. They on Google, they wonder what I got rich off. They see me pulling off in that dawn. The top lift off. The kid from Main Street that used to whip saw and let his fit fall. Now I'm the big boss. I dropped the bag and had you picked off. My shooter don't speak, but you can tell that he dangerous. You just aim steady to stainless. Drive-bys out of minivans.
So this reminds me of an old producer. Like, you know, there's an old crew back in Boston, and this is like early 2000s. They went by TRP and NME Records, and their producer was Mr. Diligence. And he made a bunch of stuff like this. And, like, I don't even, if you look these guys up, you probably can't even find it. TRP, NME Records. Let me see if it can even be found. But I don't think you can even find these guys. Nah, you can't. Like, but if I could find some of their songs, I'd let you hear it because it sounds just like Mr. Diligence making the beats. And so for me, it's nostalgic. I like this. It's cool. It's really good.
He says I was in that like 30 years ago.
You was not. No.
Wait, who's the guy's 12 billion years old? Is that you?
Oh, the Bliss. Yeah.
Oh, it's the Bliss.
Somebody asked the Bliss where he was when this was happening.
Chevys and Rangers. Rap nigga go to the club in my city tuck every chain. Hitting niggas clip while I'm with celebrities hanging. I got 2 felonies, now they tell me I'm famous. My life is definitely changing. Rock Nation brunch, I'm with an R&B singer getting better acquainted. If Down still from Fly Guard, that's a sin. It ain't another rapper that's alive that can match my pen. Back again, Matt clap your men. Stacked a half the M, I was him before you ever heard me on the track with M.
Look
the
back
machine.
3 years ago when ain't nobody know me. Now I treat this rap shit just like somebody owe me. Think it's a game until I Patrick Kane, somebody homie. That's sliding through with a stick, shooting one by the goalie. I got nights, practice repeated, when rappers was decent. When you ain't leave the house unless your gap was matching your sneakers. Cause y'all niggas rapping and tweeting, stacking and beefing. I get you whacked at the Venetian for blasphemous speaking. Watch band, snake skin. Gang got the door, let the apes in. 20K spin, that's how my day went. Bulletproof the foreign to feel safe in. Mirror smoke, great tint, just to take trips to the bank in. Telly by the border, Glock on top of the covers. The room next door got double stacked on top of each other. Me and my old plug,
So I found one song from who I'm talking about, and it's called Roar's War. They went by Double Homicide. They all out in Boston, but this was produced by like Mr. Diligence.
You bitch niggas.
Oh, yeah.
I hope that niggas ready for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you bitch niggas doing up in the mix.
So yeah, Dilly Beats or Mr. Diligence. Yeah, like I used to
heavy
listen to this.
compressed drums. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that tight, really tight drums.
Yeah, good. But you're actually, I mean, his is way better, like kind of like produced and sounding and stuff like that. But for me, it's nostalgic. I like it. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's got that feel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have anything to add.
Dropout Marsh says, I love it.
yeah, I'm a fan. It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Blake, did you ever write the dude back? So you remember that stream I was telling Blake about?
The SP404s and doing all that?
Yeah. So I guess the dude hit him up.
Oh, really?
It was like, yo, your stuff is fire. Come out.
Come hang out.
Yeah. And so I was like, and then Blake sent it to the chat in Discord, and I was like, yeah, do it. And then he hasn't wrote me back. So I don't know if Blake has hit him up yet.
He said, I followed him and he hit me up and asked
To do a set.
Yeah, did you write him back?
He just left him on red.
Well,
Oh, bless.
I told you to at me when you respond. You know, I could open up the Discord and show you
Oh
that
no!
I responded.
Receipts.
Literally responded 2 minutes after he wrote.
I saw that too. So I know the story.
So I just don't understand why it's like
just respond, man.
Exactly.
Just what the fuck?
It's like-
just respond.
I obviously recommended.
I need Dad's permission to respond.
I obviously was like, hey, you should look into this and blah, 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 blah. The dude hits you up and you're like, I don't know if I should respond to the motherfucker.
He might be scamming
responded
me.
that day.
He might not even be real. John Q must be on that bullshit. Ain't no fucking way. So, like, it's like, why not respond? The dude's like, hey.
Beats me, dude.
Hey.
And you're like, hang on, I gotta wait for these other people to tell me how to respond to this. Please hold.
Also, shouts out to Dropped Out Marsh. What's going on, my man?
He said he did respond to him.
He said before even hitting you up.
Okay. Then why when I asked, did
doesn't-
you respond? He's like, I told you to at me.
He doesn't get the last L's on his LOLs though. It's just lo.
All I need, I just asked him. I was like, "Did you ever respond to him?" And he's like, "Well, I told you to at me." Like, so
Crickets.
Blake, any woman that dates Blake
Oh no!
needs to make sure he goes to therapy for his gaslighting and his manipulation. Because I already see the writings on the wall. Ladies,
Red flags all over the place.
ladies, if this man does not get it taken care of, stay far away from him.
It's all about the doubloons. But he got the last L on his LOL though.
He did.
Yo, Blake, that song was good. I'm a big fan of muted out drum samples and really tight sounding compressed drums. That was sweet for me, and I liked a little bit of on the master. I liked a little bit of that squeeze that you got. That kind of it made the song pulse. Big fan of that too.
Yeah.
Sorry to keep us on track. You know. I liked it.
I have no comments.
He said, "Thanks, cuz I'm from the hood." Okay.
Anti-wingman.
But Blake is like, he said, y'all would pop out if I did a set. I do a set. Just do it.
You will only do a set.
Respond to that guy.
You
Do a
should,
set.
you should pop out, and if you are on the show, you should promote it, and then you should ask people if they would pop out while you're already on the show.
Instead of being like, if I was on a show, would you guys come out to it? Because if you say yes, then I'll respond to this guy.
Okay, okay, Ben. When it comes to your event, before you booked it,
Yes.
were you like, hey, would you come to this show?
No, I was not.
Okay, but, so why?
If we threw just hypothetically,
We never once said, "Hey, if we did this, would you come?" We just said, "We're doing this. Come."
Okay, so let's walk down to psychology with that because I'm adamant Blake needs therapy.
Oh no, Blake.
Let's,
Blake said, "Nah."
So when it came to booking your show, like, so what was the process? So in real life,
yeah. So we the good news is in the last year of us doing these events, I say smaller events, not really smaller events. We book 4 to 6 band bills quarterly for different things.
That's pretty
so
cool.
we just drew on a lot of the people that we already had worked with, which was nice. We had kind of a set amount of bands, but we also wanted to pull people that we hadn't worked with before. So going back to the very beginning, we said the original conceit of this festival was that it's emo music as well as maybe some more commercial pop. It was originally supposed to be an even split between the stages, so there'd be like a heavier emo stage and then a more commercial pop rock stage is what we're going to do with the emotion split. What we ended up doing, though, is with the way that people responded and all that kind of thing, we ended up mixing it. It's still multi-genre, very much multi-genre, but it's a little more mixed now.
Okay.
But I will say the process of the booking and things like that, yeah, it's like we originally said like how many bands we want for stage. Okay, we want to do 10 bands on the main stages, and we want to intersperse that with acoustic acts on the acoustic stage, so that totaled out to 27. And then we had a short list of people that we were like, we would really like them to be on this because we enjoy working with them. They pull whatever that looks like, right? They're good at promotion, whatever that good mixes. And once we'd asked those people, we saw who had positively responded, who couldn't do it, and then we filled in those gaps from the next list of people that we'd like to use. And then it was like people that we trust. Who do you recommend? Okay, let's work with some new people that come recommended. And so that's how we ended up with that. But yeah.
All right, cool. But it was still like, hey, we're doing this.
You were doing this, yeah. We're doing a festival. We announced the festival actually because of the way that, unfortunately, the way social media marketing works and the way kind of things are these days. We announced it months ago and then finalized the lineup as we went. We didn't announce it with a finalized lineup. We said, this is the thing that's happening, 3 stages, 27 acts. And then a month later, we're like, here's the lineup.
You already had the location booked, though?
Yeah, Sun on the Beach is basically like where we do, whenever we've got an event that, because we work with another room, Paddy Wagon Lake Buena Vista, that's about 200 people. So whenever we know there's a show that's going to be bigger than 200, we'll do Sun on the Beach. If it's going to be less than 200, we do Paddy Wagon.
Okay.
It's better to have a packed out small room than,
of course,
100 people rattling around in a 1,000-person room. So.
Oh, yeah.
So we knew we wanted to work with Sun on the Beach on this one because the place is uniquely situated that we could do this. And they're amazing partners.
I was going to say probably like you have a working relationship with them too.
They're incredible over there, and they the way we kind of plugged in with them was they approached us. They saw what we were doing in Paddy Wagon. They said, hey, it looks like you're outgrowing your space. Let us basically give you the keys to our space.
That is the best thing that can happen.
Yeah, the guy over there, the talent booker, Tommy, basically said, I used to play in bands that would do these showcases of original music at places like Hard Rock and House of Blues and stuff like that. Nowadays, we don't get to see that so much, so use my club like that. Please.
Cool.
And so that's how we ended up with it.
Good. Yeah, and good deal to have.
And
very good. Yeah.
Blake says he went through electrical shock treatment before, so.
Oh, maybe that's why he didn't respond to that guy.
Yeah.
Typing on a phone is hard when you're
scared of it.
So I guess he agreed.
Oh no.
I guess he has agreed to doing it. So he is doing a set in September.
Okay.
And he said us betas. Or maybe that's we better be there. He said, and y'all better. I thought he was meaning we were.
I like that he said I felt like Wolverine in that tub.
Yeah.
He said claws.
Well, shouts out to Blake for that, and I will take 50% of my fee for swinging you that plug. So thank you.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I also recommended him to Cub because I saw Cub like that night, and Cub did drum and beats or something like that. And Cub told Blake, he was like, hey, yeah, tell him to come through the next time he does one. So
you can go. Opportunities.
Yo, the month of October just jumped in the chat.
The whole month. What's up, October? And Justin the Crow is in here, too. What's up, Justin?
Shouts out to them.
The Crow.
But, yeah, big ups to Dr. Blake, man. That track was called 70 Kilogram Persian Clubs.
It was a good track. I did enjoy it.
Yep.
And up next, we got D-Mar. D-Mar was in the chat room. I think he still is here.
He is.
He sent over a track called Munyon. Munyon.
Munyon? Like Funyuns?
Munyon, yes.
Money onions.
And he said this track is not sad. This is like the third week in a row.
Onions.
He sent over a track saying it's not sad, but it's actually been sad.
But
All right, so it's emo.
after, but truly. But then after he sends it, he's like, "Oh, that's the wrong track. I didn't mean to send that track."
All right,
He
so
said, yeah,
let's check this one out. It's by D-Mar Munyon.
Munyon.
Money onion.
And it says the track was not found. Here we go.
That's what he thinks about not emo songs.
Yeah. He's like, it's not emo. I'm going to delete it.
If it happens another week in a row, I'm going to think he is trolling us.
Dude, someone dropped Song 2 by Blur in here.
I think he sent.
He sent another
He
one.
did, yeah.
Okay, where is it? Oh, he sent one called Brain Damage.
Oh, that sounds more emo.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, he said the other
Did somebody
submission.
really send something called song. Yeah, there is a song 2 in there.
The other submission was from last week. Phone just auto filled in the form. Okay, so this one is from this week called Brain Damage.
All right.
All right. I don't know if it's sad or not. It sounds sad.
Sounds immediately.
Let's check it out.
V-Red's going too hard though.
What's the waveform?
I've been working on a recipe, nigga. I can't let you get the best of me, nigga. Like your bitch, give me top, so I'm ahead of you, nigga. You don't know me, how the fuck you thinking less of a nigga? I be tripping twin, I can't roll that 3.5. Keeping distance, I be peeping all of they lies. I hear the voices in my head, but I swear in my eyes. I got delusions in my mind, but that's gonna reach for some heights. I never ran for no fight. They be telling me to slow down. I be trapped inside the vibe, I just don't know how. Might be clutching on that Friday that I roll out. If you thought this shit was sweet, I guess you know now. Fuck it, brain damage. And I don't even say that shit, I'm on a whole different planet. I had watched them all switching and they changed and they vanished. I had stopped going to school, they thought I died of pandemic. I be flying in that whip, they asking me when I'm landing. They asking me why I'm hurt. Don't tell me that I'm spoiled, bitch, I came from the dirt. Y'all was laughing at it, nigga, when I had holes in my shirt. You can say about anything, but you I've been working on a recipe, nigga.
Pause real quick.
I can't let you get the best of me.
We don't do song requests. We do music reviews. But if you're interested in that, go to www.consultqna.com. I see that on the that's on the Consult Q&A Twitch. Cool. All right, continue.
Okay.
Like your bitch, give me top, so I'm ahead of you, nigga.
My name's John. They asked where our names was, guys.
Oh.
My name's John.
Where? Oh, what are y'all's names?
Yeah.
I'm Ben, but I'm a guest.
I'm Alex.
I'm not normally here.
It's Q&A and then guest.
QBA.
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 That's a gun. But all right.
Oh, no.
Thinking less of a nigga. I be tripping twin. I can't roll that 3.5. If you looking at me wrong, you gon' blow up my high. Had to separate my soul and operate from
No,
my
you didn't
mind.
miss your song.
Put it on my phone to operate with your time. And I be hearing all they songs operate from them lines. They say I'm
Okay, I was going to say something earlier about it. It sounds like there is reverb post auto tune. That's like a hall reverb.
Oh, is it like the reverb is auto-tuned?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah. I think the reverb is auto-tuned and is making... it's this weird... I don't know what it is. It's like,
Yeah, it's a little swimmy.
Yeah. And it's like... It sounds like it would be clear if you just kind of just bypass that effect or something like that. So I imagine that John
Oh
is
my
between
gosh.
Ben and Alex. Wow.
All right.
There we go.
There's that.
What a question.
I mean, that was a pretty nice observation right there. Shouts out to a cool like that. But yeah, back on to the song review. I do feel like there is something that is weird there. I can't really pinpoint it. Okay. But I like one thing that he did. It sounds like he did loosen up on auto-tune in
On the auto-
particular
yeah.
areas so
Yep.
that his emotion can flow through. And again, I'm a huge fan of that. But it sounds like he then put it back on like maybe, I don't know. And then that kind of like, I don't know where it's at, like what it's doing. But yeah.
Let's hear it so I can focus on this thing that you're...
Right, my nigga. It's just how I talk. I ain't no throwing all low, baby. It's just how I walk. I put them skinny jeans on, baby. It's just how I sauce. I'm just like, hey, I've been working on a recipe, nigga. I can't let you get the best of me, nigga. Make your bitch give me top.
Man, Drake, I think I had it wrong. It feels like reverb is pre-auto-tune. I had it wrong. So it sounds like the auto-tune is tuning the reverb and his vocals.
Yeah.
And it's making this weird... I don't even know how to make the sound, but it's there. Turn your speakers up. You can hear it. Or maybe if I A-beat it with a regular track, you would see like how it kind of pushes him back in the mix.
Yeah.
But it's tuned to where it makes it sound tinny. Well, not tinny, but it's
just this. We're good.
artifactily or whatever. But back to it.
Ahead of you, nigga. You don't know me. How the fuck you thinking less of a nigga? I be trim twin. I can't roll that 3.5. Keeping distance. I be peeping all of they lies. I hear the voices in my head, but I swear on my eyes. I got delusions in my mind, but that's gonna reach for some heights.
It also sounds like all the way up to like 7 or 6K is cut. Not fully, but like there's a roll off or something like that.
They be telling me to slow down. I be trying to start a vibe, I just don't know how.
I think just for me, like little mixing things like this would be addressed, but then in general for me, like just a master or I don't know, something to just give it a little bit of juice. Because like I know that bass was there and it was in full range, but it was just very like boom boom in my headphones. Yeah, that's really my only note, other than like Q pointed out some really good, interesting interior mix things. But in terms of like levels and everything, like everything seemed to sit. You would find out what you needed to adjust when it was in the mastering process. So, yeah.
Yeah, he said, I don't know what I be doing. I don't know what I be doing in my desk.
Duh.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been done.
I almost had a fucking seizure.
He just switched from English to German and back. Yeah. And then fur, which is France.
Yeah.
What DAW are you using, Dmar?
That's a very legitimate question.
Yeah.
Justin, I don't know how much list we got.
Got a pretty good list. So
Yeah, we got a
Bro
more.
Tools.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's the Crow is using. Oh, he's using
Pro
Pro
Tools. Yeah,
Tools.
that's not me then.
I mean, so check if you have like a vocal chain and then you have that going to an auto-tune chain, or something. What's going on? Something is happening pre-auto-tune, or
I want to say that it's like in your chain, you probably got your compressor, your EQ, and then you got your reverb on the chain itself instead of as an effect send. And then the auto tune is probably last. And so it's moving the reverb with it.
And then
so do yourself a favor and put your auto tune first for sure.
And it also sounds like there's a lot of space in the room. But then again, it could be all of those effects just being in a weird order.
Mushed together.
Layered on top. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sax guy speaking German now.
Those weren't typos?
No, it's
Das ist okay.
Eastern Standard Time.
Right? Because I'm pretty sure is IST. Anyway.
Alex is over here. German professor Alex.
I do speak a bit. It's funny. Yeah, that's good. It's good that you're using Pro Tools, though. Like...
Yeah, better man than me.
That's a big boy club thing.
It's still in Logic.
I'm a give up quickly if it's not user friendly type of guy, and I can get what I need to get done in Logic. So
yeah,
I had Pro Tools was my first DAW, and I tried for a couple of years. Couldn't get something I liked, and for me, it's all about ease. Like I need to be able to sit down,
workflow.
Get it done, get it to my my buddy who then uses Pro Tools to produce it for real because he's a big boy. But you know,
It's that bus.
There's nothing wrong with that.
he's like you have an hour to cut a song for me. I'm like, okay, well then I better use Logic because otherwise I'll sit here for an hour trying to open Pro Tools. And I'm like,
That is actually a fact. That is that is in their owner's manual.
it is, yeah. It takes you an hour. You got to plug your iLock in and do the thing.
You got to jiggle it, log in, download the new stuff.
It's got to crash 3 times
Your
and then
plugins have
boot.
to load.
Yeah, all the waves.
Yeah.
It takes like 2 hours to load the waves.
Yeah.
Back in the day, here's a fun thing. Back in the day in Pro Tools 7, I remember this. When you loaded waves and you didn't have the waves iLock, you had to push escape for every single plugin that it wasn't loading. So you had to sit there
Golly.
as it loaded.
You still have to do that if it's not a plugin that is synced to your iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the first time.
Yeah.
But that was every time you opened Pro Tools without the waves iLock.
Oof.
And it did. It took like a solid 15 minutes of...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't miss that.
Good times.
Yeah.
Pro Tools, baby.
All right. So up next we got Jaffe Jaffer. He sent over 2 different songs, so we're going to pick one. He has one called "Lose My Head," which is an Afro House remix.
Ooh, I like Afro House.
Then he has one that is CGYOMH, which stands for "Can't Get You Out of My Head."
I vote 2.
I'm going 2.
Okay. So he said, "What's up, guys? Sent 2 over this week. One of my recent releases is Can't Get You Out of My Head, and the house flip I did to Lose My Head. My next release, hope y'all enjoy." Okay. I kind of want to hear the house stuff, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm with the Afro House. So let's check this one out called "Lose My Head." Did I just close everything? No. All right.
Can't get you out of my head, the house song.
I'm here for house. I'm here for this.
I'm here immediately. I'm in this.
This new fit, I just copped it. Oh, you a hater, I see. That's why you niggas don't like me. Matter of fact, these niggas ain't like me. Courtside view, vision like Spike Lee. Slick talk, do it ever so slightly. Low top Vans on, none too pricey. Got slick boom, take it too lightly. Cooler than a fan, ain't no party here without me. Man, how you do that like that? Damn, why you move like that? Oh, we're watching from the gram. They know Johnny got the team. Fly kid, old school flow. Outside, ain't gon' go. 10 on 10, 6 all gold. Fresh new dash, got me looking in the mirror like, this a new fit, I just copped it. I'm in the way, we just ride it. Gotta stay ahead of they plotting. If I'm Batman, then you Robin. Ice straight, I'm on hot shit. Y'all be all working out box shit. Front page on the main topic. I ain't like them, I got options. Don't push me, bitch, I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Don't push me, bitch, I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Swear where my Topanga left him for me and I couldn't blame her. Heard your new song, ain't nothing major. Same old sauce, same old flavor. Me, I'm more like an hour later. Bite off me like Florida Gator. Still ain't phased, they just some haters. Karma gon' return the favor. Can't hear what she said. Hard to hear from way up here. One shot to knock off the edge. 2 shots, now we in the bed. Tell me what's up, girl, what's the rundown? Give a little taste, I want she want now. I could be a dog and sleep, but like wow. She just cut that wordplay, now she like wow. Don't push me, bitch, I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Don't push me, bitch, I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head.
Cool. SoundCloud ending.
Yeah. Immediate drop, just cut off, right? Like, no, doesn't fade us out. Doesn't let us keep dancing. Doesn't let the DJ be able to fade into another song. Just cuts off in the middle. Yeah, you know, straight SoundCloud version.
Yeah.
But I like it.
I like it. I'm a fan. I was in it from the beginning on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good change of pace too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like I need an umbrella drink. I would have liked maybe just somewhere in there a little bit more of an impact, like of some kind, whether it was a drop or something.
Interesting.
Just a something, at some point. I'm a big fan though so far. I just am like maybe something, just some kind of
because it took to a minute and 20 seconds for it to do like where it's like okay, this
the
is
filter effect, and then yeah. And I heard it at there was this point in there where I anticipated something that I thought you were going to do and you didn't, and then maybe that's my bias talking. That's what I would have done, but I think there was a moment there where you filtered it, and you play with the filter a lot in the track, which is cool. But there's a moment where you filtered it, and I think you could have afforded to open it up just for a second there before bringing it back. But yeah, I like it.
I think this is another one that might be like a headphone kind of mix that I felt like the vocals sat just a little bit on top of the track, and not necessarily because they were mixed on top of the track, but because the environment that they were mixed in placed them on top of the track.
I agree.
So a little bit of like widening would actually get that to sit a little bit more. And I think too, like in terms of frequencies, I'd like to hear a little bit more on like the maybe 100 to like 200, where it's not muddy, but it's like an overtone of the very lows. Because I know that like in my headphones, I know that it's there, but I want more of that energy, especially right at the end where like the vocals drop out and then it goes into a very obviously like hard beat. I want that to hit even in my headphones, so I think that's going to come from like the 100 to 250 range.
I think you might have just articulated what I was trying to say better. Yeah, like a professional. But yeah. I agree. I did like the vocal chain though. I just think it could use a little more gluing. But I like.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that was my pick for song of the night so far.
All right.
So that's the one I've enjoyed the most.
Father Micah says it gets 2 Charizards.
Yeah, and Mox ARL put 3 dancing ladies, 3 salsa ladies.
Which was the one that was that had the really compressed? Was that 70 kilogram?
Yeah,
that was Blake.
70 kilograms of cocaine.
It's between those two for me. 70 kilograms of cocaine.
That's why it's called Persian clubs. Because
Yeah.
They have poppy seeds and.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
In
Peru.
In Peru.
They don't speak Persian in Peru?
I don't know, man. Anybody from Peru in the chat? Perusian. I'm between those 2 songs for mine so far, though. Pick. 2 Charizards.
Jaffe says, thank you, guys. And, man, keep sending them, man. I really like the direction that you go in. I kind of want to hear this other one, too, but we still got other people to get to, so maybe the other one you sent, we might have that as like a closing out song.
Whiskey Way's been in the chat.
Yeah, Whiskey Way's up here. He sent over a track. He is up next. He sent over a track called IBOH, which, can we guess what that stands for?
Yeah. International Breakaway Orange Hits.
There it is.
Yeah.
Right.
International Breakaway Orange Hits.
Okay. That's the whole album.
That's the one that I was expecting.
Oh, man.
All right. So he said still working on cleaning up the end. Okay. And he said he needs mixing tips. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's check this one out. It's called I Beat on Hoes 3. Let's check it out.
Who am I is the biggest question. Too confused to get too invested. I salute those addressing loopholes, undressing and throwing bows at anybody pressing they truth. I double day type of attitude. Thought I had to be hard, show proof that I don't just bang heads to tunes. Not my lane though. I was stuck up perfecting sangos, but no girl stayed and no song plays. And my groove was always in tango. Acceptance is my fantasy, but I'm the one who they came for. See me step up to my legacy. I'm the third piece to triangle. I'ma need you to care for me.
I'll be out here like they hold me too. There's enough of me concerning less of you. They be tired of Eyes wide, I can see the truth. I'll be out here like they want me to. There's enough of me concerning less of you. They be tired of the way I move. Eyes wide, I can see the truth. You know, from here on out.
No more, can I waste my time? I owe more, cause it's life divine. I show more of my face, cause I'm fine. Literally, I'm okay. I ain't scared like I was when the P-A-R-A-N-O-I-A kicked in. Couldn't trust nobody. Lost myself, so my love for writing was gone too. But you know when the love is real, that circle back, cause 1,000 feels. I'm never going back, stressing over bills, especially because I'm going after meals. I took a while to believe in my wildest dreams. Niggas out here coping still, only carry on me my breath in peace. Either I'm gonna choke or kill.
I'll be out here like they want me to. There's enough of me concerning less of you. They be tired of the way I move. Eyes wide, I can see the truth. I'll be out here like they want me to. There's enough of me concerning less of you. They be tired of the way I move. Eyes wide, I can see the truth. You know, from here on out.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Go ahead, though. Let me
Yeah. Oh, you want me to go? Okay. I just said to Alex that the vocal chain on the I guess the first the rapper, the first vocalist we hear is great. And that's a nice chain. He said it's 90s.
It's like got this 90s feel in both delivery and sound. It's like a modernized 90s thing that I really, really enjoy.
I love that. I also, just on we've been talking about, I guess, the imaging and the way the mix is spread a little bit, and the frequencies that are represented. But I think on this one, it benefits from a lot of space in there. Yeah. Because there's that bass that's the bass is filling out a lot. It's got a lot of motion in the bass, so you can afford to be more sparse in those middle frequencies and things like that. So the stabs and those kinds of things were really nice, and they jumped out, which was great. So yeah, good use of space, letting it breathe a little bit in there.
Yeah, he said everything. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
it's always interesting when there's particular engineers who are just like it's one of those where it's like felt cute might delete later. That's what I feel like. How he sent this over. I need mixing tips.
Yeah, right. Yeah. 100%. Like an insanely good selfie. Felt cute, might delete later.
Yeah, that's what he just sent over. I thoroughly enjoy the rapper's vocal chain. It's crispy,
crispy,
crispy clean. But I will be that guy. All right, so
here we go, Simon.
With the rapper vocals being so crispy clean, it sounds like there is a flange effect on
the other vocals.
And it almost gives it a muddy, not mud, but a very coated sound. And I almost feel like that. It's not jarring, but when you're trying to listen for something, you then hear that and you're like, all right. It almost feels imperfect because of that. It almost feels like that needs to be tidied up.
I agree. It's a little too the other vocal is a little too saturated for the rest of what that mix is like.
Then the rapper comes back on and it's like, damn, this is so clean.
Yeah. Yep. 100%.
And then it's like, well, what do you do instead? Because I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to add some character to it.
Right.
By doing that, or make it seem like, okay, this is the chorus. It's popping now. It's popping out. It is doing. But I'm trying to figure out something else to offer.
I think that part of that 90s feel that I'm feeling is like there was a period of time where reverb wasn't important. It was just having this like very insanely clean sound right in your face, and then when the other one comes in, it isn't right in your face. So I would say you could have effects as long as they scream like we're putting effects on this, and maybe even like keep an element of it that is like very, very good compression right in the middle of the mix, and then go from there in terms of like putting saturation on it, putting reverb on it. Let the reverb scream, I'm an effect, more than there's something on this.
I think I would go back to what I said earlier about a double track vocal there. Like I would do one that's straight down the middle that's really, really clean, and then spread that verb one out and pull it back in the mix so it's more of like a texture than a treatment. Yeah.
So if you're doing things like the chorus definitely has a ton of modulation, or like a short reverb or a tape delay, maybe you could double track it. You could also, if you wanted to, just copy the track, have one strong, really, really clean and defined vocal chain, and then another one with all the effects on it, so that way it's wrapping around the very clean version.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
There you go. No, what you said is perfectly good too.
No, because in a song like this, I don't know, double tracking isn't always, the way ahead, but a second, copy pasted, but a different treatment on them is.
I could see both.
You think so?
Yeah, I can see both. I can see both. No. As long as it's good. Don't make it shitty.
As long as it's good.
Well, shouts out to him. Shouts out to Whiskey Way for sending that track over. It's called I Be Out Here.
Oh, yeah. It's not International Bagel. What did I say?
Or
Orange.
Something.
I think it's I Been Out Here, but it could be I Beat on Hoes. Or it could be International Bricks
over
hopscotch.
Yeah, there you go. I have a song that's initials as well, and it's FMWTY, and everybody would look at it because there's a lot of weekdays that are MWFTH, and they said Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, yours day.
Okay.
FMWTY. It's Find My Way to You, but I get the initial struggle, man. I got the initial struggle. So
it's tough. It's tough.
And Justin suggests applying some coochie crystals onto the master track. The ones that are gonna align your chakras the best.
Okay. That might do it. In this day and age, all you got to do is make a post on Instagram and say something about retrograde, and then people will believe you.
Yeah. We got 2 from Blue Prince. No, it's the same song twice.
It's just like mastering your track, by the way.
Let's mark this one off. All right. So we got Blue Prince.
Michael Jackson.
Nasty boy.
Blue said, can you play my second submission?
Your second submission is the same song. Oh, it's a 2.0. Cruising 2.0. .wav.
.wav, baby.
All right. So let's check this one out. You're a nasty boy. You get sued to oblivion if you use the Michael Jackson sample. But if you modulate it, hey, it's Blue.
Or you get Q to record it for you. Then there you go.
I need 100% of every song.
Talking royalties here.
You gotta put it on your soundboard, dude. Blue every time.
That is my split side. Sampling my vocals. I'm doing Ricky Martin style. Taking 100% of your
right.
song.
Oh man.
All right, so let's listen to this track. It's called Cruising. Whoa. It's way fun. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, some guitar. Let's go.
Every day morning I start thinking about you. You make me want to fly. Every time I think about you, baby, don't you ever let me go from your arms. I've been waiting for you to see. Every time we touch, I feel free. I've been feeling like I've been losing. 92 down the highway, I'm cruising. Every day morning
I'm gonna let Q answer this question.
Which one? Oh, wait.
Whose song is it?
Whose song? Oh, this is Blue. If he had Ness from Ness saying it,
yeah.
and then it's like his song drops or something like that. That'd
Do
be
it.
Great.
That'd be cool.
All right, let's back into it.
Start thinking about you. You make me.
Beliu is in the chat room.
Biliu.
It's
Prince.
It's B.
Prince, thank you.
I think it's Biliu.
That's BLIU.
Is there no
underscore
other I?
Prince.
Right here. What is okay? It is okay. BLIU, or is it BI?
It's
I
BLIU.
guarantee that in the history of this person being in our chat, we have done this before, and they have said phonetically, "This is how you pronounce it," and we have completely forgotten how.
Bliu.
Very French.
Yeah, I mean, put an accent on the I. That's
Bro, drop your link.
all right.
Do it though.
You want to fly. Every time I think about you, baby, don't you ever let me go from your arms. I've been waiting for you to see. Every time we touch, I feel free. Down the highway, I'm cruising.
Yeah.
Oh, Beliu.
Bliu. You want to talk about the Tom there?
Yeah,
too?
man.
The Tom.
I hate the Tom. I thought it would grow on me the whole time I've been trying, but every time it hit, it just like nerve on the back of my neck, just like.
It's the Bliu Tom, dude. Bliu.
Yeah, okay.
Bliu.
But I don't know. I feel it's
That
like,
would have had more texture, I think.
I feel like, yeah, for real. I feel like it could have sound better. It still could have been a little bit like, oh, this is a thing,
right?
But it could have sound better. That sounds so stock.
I'm with you, Whiskey. Though everything else was just so good,
perfect,
yeah.
Very, very, very nice.
Very.
That little trumpet in there, sax, guitar, the keys that trickled in
the opening.
Great.
I felt like he was in a closet. And he was getting ready to do the vocals, and he had all of his instruments in the closet. And he like walked in, he's like bloom, 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 bloom. That's what it came in almost random. Like I was like trying to get the rhythm, and I was like, yeah. And there's like
especially at the beginning,
bloom, bloom, yeah. And that immediately threw me off.
Yeah. And then then you got to ease back into the song.
Right?
It's like it's so off-putting.
But then he fucking delivers these vocals, and you're just like, I'm so in this,
And then as you sink, as you sink into it, you hear that bloop, 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 like as if like his brother was in the background just hitting.
Oh man, though that's what it is though.
Can I be on your track?
That's what it is.
Can I be on your track?
He finished singing the line, then he went. Bleep, bleep.
It does sound like it was recorded through a 58 as well. Like.
100%. The vocal chain, great though.
Amazing.
The falsetto kind of texture. That's what like Alex was saying earlier. I said to him when you're going to do an effect, when you're going to lay in a vocal like that. That's like that once you want your ear to pick it up as something else. That is how you do it from Bliu. But not the toms.
Maybe start by turning it down a little, the toms down a little bit, and maybe if you want to try something, here's a suggestion. Down to minus infinity. But if you want to try something, maybe.
Played a pass.
but it's just that simple. It's that 1-5-1 every time though. You don't get any other pitches. Just doom 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 doom.
I don't even know if I have a tom. Do I?
No.
I have a rim shot.
Okay, well that's something.
No, that's terrible.
That could follow up to that. If you want to try something for those toms to maybe
They're
like
still going.
Jesus, how long is this?
Me at those toms though.
Try this. Put a gate on them, right, and then leave the gate release as long as this whole sound of the tom, but then take the attack and kind of lean it in a little bit so that way the attack doesn't go like boom, like get that forward boom boom boom, because that's what's breaking. Like you got this smooth song that's like everyone's vibe, and then you got boom 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 like happening. So just ease them in a little bit with that attack and then mix them down a little bit.
And it starts at the very beginning of the song with that just beautiful guitar, and then immediately
It's terrible.
I do think though, were you trolling us though with the tom though, for real though?
It sounds like
you were like, you know what, I'm gonna see if I can sneak this by Q and Alex. I'm just gonna put this in there and see if they love it. And
and we over here like eating. Oh yeah, that sounds great.
Oh man, but good though, good stuff.
Very
though.
solid,
very
song.
good, very good.
Cool.
For the rest of the night,
I'm putting it in every other song we have out here.
The funniest thing is like us saying it sounds better than it did in the song. But what if he didn't go by Blue and he just went by the tom? What sound?
I thought you meant by the Tom. That's his name. You know those Toms? That's me. The artist formerly known as
Mouse Tom. You have to say all of that. Like,
yeah, every time.
Blue actually is the sound.
Did you sample yourself saying "Blue" and then pitch it around for toms? Is that what you did? Actually, I did forget the question I had while we were doing it though. Blue, you can hop in the chat and tell me what of those instruments were live instruments and what were samples. Because there was some good stuff in there, and if you were playing all that, man, my hat off to you. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
He's
just laughing in the chat. He hasn't responded.
Here's the joke's on us though. The only live instrument was the toms. He held his 58 up to a Fisher Price tom.
And then he just pitched it in a program.
Trumpet, piano, guitar, and drums are one shots. Okay. Right, good stuff though. Very good use of them.
For sure.
Wow, man.
Very solid.
I'm a fan. Good stuff.
All right. Shouts out to Blue. Nasty boy. Nasty for that time. Trumpet.
Trumpet, piano, guitar were played.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, nice.
The trumpet was sexy.
The trumpet was like, ooh,
very nice.
At the end, the key, like the chords on the piano, really sexy.
Yeah, that's not. I feel like something you don't get to say very often. The trumpet was sexy.
Yeah,
but it was very much.
Yeah,
very nice.
Yeah, that tom though, terrible. All right. Well,
just laughing. Please, just laughing.
All right. So up next we got Mustafa. Mustafa sent over a track called Motion.
Twice.
Yes. Same
Just
exact one.
wants
He
to
had to
make
make
sure.
sure we're getting it. So this one's called Motion. There it is. Motion. The metadata says motion with rap. So,
in case you wanted to know which song was the one with the boom boom boom, it's Cruisin'.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure y'all know that.
Search for it. And look up Blayu. Blayu, keep sending music too.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
It's good seeing you.
Neighbors got the house on
Do it back in slow-mo. My only fan with a GoPro. Is she the one? I hope so. So my heart need a po-po. She made me nut volcanic. Skin dark like ashes. Pretty like the girls from the pageants. That's what I call black magic. A yellow diamond like PP. That's what I got from her.
All right, so this is definitely a downloaded off YouTube beat that he rapped over and turned down about 4 decibels and then put his vocals on top of it. Okay, I'm gonna keep listening to it. It's just like that instantly. Like I'm always just like, purchase your tracks today.
Top with the mix.
It's gonna kind of take every single time that drop hits, and it sounds like it's hitting every 8 bars, 4 to 8 bars. But we'll keep listening.
Baby, so she can shine bright like Ray Ray, cause she been a good girl like Cece. Her pussy fire like Charizard. She plug me in like car charger. Slow motion like a retard. Clockwise like
We'll get him in there for you, don't worry.
Come on, baby, slow motion on it. Cream it up like Doja on it. Yeah. Drill her back like drill trap. She threw it back like real rap.
Neighbors got the house on fire.
I wanna know like Joe do. What you doing, what you up to? Not trying to play or control you. Just wanna heal and console you. Tell me what that nigga did. Tell me why that nigga wasn't shit. He had you fucked up in that Mo 6, so you had to look around for some more dick. Let's hit the gas like boom, boom. Stick it up like perfume. Lay back with the telescopes, so we can peep at the full moon. See, roses are red, violets are blue. Stacking that bread, getting that Gouda. If that ass fat, fatter than Buddha. I'm licking it from the Buddha to
Buddha. Coming in with the Buddha pole right there.
She's stirring that shit like get out. Repetition, so vicious. She Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, Michelle, bootylicious. Yeah.
Kelly Rowland?
Gone, baby, slow motion
All
on me.
three of
Cream
them.
it up like Doja on me. Yeah, yeah. Drill her back like drill trap. She threw it back like real rap.
Neighbors got the house on fire.
So I'm cool with the juvenile slow motion flip into some drill.
Neighbors got the house on fire.
I just can't take that.
Neighbors got the house on fire. Purchase your track today. Fuck, we gonna be in this bitch. Next time you hear this track, I'm actually getting some % off of it. Neighbors got the house on fire.
You sound just like it. The
Yeah.
Now every song needs it.
It does, though. We got
The
to.
house on fire.
Oh, we're going again.
Yeah, he had to make sure his tag was in there like 6 more times.
Okay, that's okay. Mustafa. I don't have a lot for that one. Besides, I was missing the toms.
The whole stream's ruined now.
Yeah, honestly, right. Yeah. Now it's like, well, thanks for that.
We knew what we wanted to hear, and now we want to hear it in every song. I want to say that probably I can see like definitely YouTube thing because YouTube has that compression on it when you download it, and that compression tends to take away that low end feel. And this one felt like it was a little, like should have been turned up like 4 or 5 decibels, so that way when it hit, it really hit in the lows, and I think that's what I wanted from it.
My only thing probably is I did like the pacing of it. I liked the overall, like, you know, here is that like that ta 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 feel, and then you would, you know, go into that little emptier, a little more space, then back into it. It was nice. It did keep me wanting to listen to the song. So I did like that.
It says the toms are the new pretzels. So we had this happen a couple streams ago with the word pretzels. So
I see. Okay.
Now there's a need for it everywhere, every song. Yeah,
it's gotta have pretzels in it.
Pretzels. What are your thoughts, Q?
It's mostly the like if you're gonna see if you can lease it so that you don't have that neighbors got the house bars, and then see if you can get the stems so you can mix yourself within it, and also like you can turn up like the drums and all of that stuff so that it makes sense.
Yeah.
But right now, if you it just sounds like you took it off YouTube and you just jumped on it. If you're gonna put it out on SoundCloud as like, hey, this is just something I can do, whatever. If he's like, hey, it costs $700 to lease the beat, just move on.
Just move on, yeah.
Like, dude, take this verse, put it on something else, or find something else. But yeah, it just sounds like a demo.
Yeah. I do agree with that. Yeah.
And that's mostly because you can't really do anything until you have the stems and you can actually produce yourself into it. So, fine demo. If you were working on a mix, I would say resend it after you got all of that stuff and send it back, and then I can really give you something. Song's okay.
I think the song's worth a try with the stems though.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I was just taken out so many times by the neighbors got the
House on fire. Best believe we coming to your house. We got everything on fire. Make sure you got the smoke because we got the campfire. We going to
happening underneath the beat.
Yeah, the whole time. All right.
I'm just gonna keep doing it. That's my tag. There it is.
You gotta give him 50% for that.
Yeah, right. All right, Blue. Here comes your 50%. Catch it in all my emo music.
Anytime you get the guy who plays the drums. I don't remember.
Daxon. Yeah, get Daxon.
Yep. Anytime he adds it to a song, Blue has to get 50%.
Yeah. Well, it'll be on the sample pad, so he'll get the bling 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 every time. Yeah, it'll get the tag on there.
There it is. It's called networking. All right. So up next we got Maseo. He sent over a track called Joy Boy's Interlude.
Okay.
But I need to be clear. The boy is a 0. The first O is an O. The second O is a 0.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know.
Does that mean something?
No, I just wanted the people to know.
Oh, okay.
Inform the masses.
He sent over a love letter. He said, "Yo, here's an interlude." Is it supposed to be
interlude? Is yeah.
Yeah, but this is.
And it's got 2 U's as well. Interlude.
Yeah, interlude.
He's cooler than us. That's why.
Yeah. That is what it is. It's from the project that's dropping. It's pretty simple. I replayed the keys and guitar from Tyler the Creator song 48, track 8 off his album Wolf. One of the favorite albums and songs by him. Did it with the homie Joy Boy, a dope local DJ. Hope you dig it.
Cool.
Okay, I haven't heard of Joy Boy, so that's cool. Let's check this out.
I do like Tyler the Creator though. So
yeah.
Okay. Feels kind of like an interlude.
Yeah.
Yep. An interlude with 2 N's and 2 U's.
So when that song was playing, we're if anybody doesn't know, we're actually sitting in a bar. This isn't green screen. We're in a bar.
Wait, it's not?
Next
Such
door,
good green screen that he thought he was in a bar.
Yeah. Right.
Next door is a club, and it's R&B only. So they're playing, I think that was like Kelly Rowland or something like that. And that like fit perfect.
It really did though.
Right over what you were doing, like this. And I thought it was in the song, and then I was like, "Oh no, that's like that." So
we're hearing it through the wall.
I know if it's going on your project, you can't like put Kelly Rowland on it or whatever because you copyright and stuff. Yeah, you could just do it, but I think a vocal sample in there somewhere might be a little sexy.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be dominant or anything, but it can just be in there. I know you got the yo in there or yo or
which
whatever.
is cool, yeah.
But if you had that doing a bun, he has that doing a bun, man. That's in here, right? Or was that
the little thing that was like?
Yeah,
I think
that was in there.
That was in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I'm second guessing. You know what he could put in there though is. I'm done.
So yeah, man. I don't know because it's not necessary, but yeah.
What song was it?
I don't know. It sounded like Kelly Rowland, but because I had the headphones on and I was only hearing it as like getting picked up by this mic, like one of the microphones. So it sounded really quiet and soft, but subtle. And I was like, damn, that's kind of sexy. And then it was like, oh, that's not the song. Because it was like perfect.
It was lined up really well. I did like that with the the vocal with the Foreman shift. Nice. I liked it.
Because it almost reminded me of a Stilo or 702. Like their style of vocals, like, you know how I do and you know how I flow. But like really low and very thin in the background. Might be cool, might not. But don't do it because then you'd have to pay royalties on it.
Or make your own.
Yeah.
Piano is really cool. I like the production on the piano, and it's a nice texture.
Solid. I have no notes. Everything sounds good.
Cool. He said that is him singing and
the Foreman. Yeah.
Okay, and it's pitched up a bit.
Cool. Joy Boy.
Joy Boy.
Yeah, I like the drums in it too. Drums are nice.
I heard the little boop, 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 and I was like, oh god, here come the toms.
Yeah. Could you imagine though if we had another song with those toms in there?
It would be plotted.
Yeah, we're gonna get a new submission in like 5 minutes, and it's just boom, boom, boom.
Well, we got one from somebody.
Boom, boom. It's just over and over.
Ada Kid sent something over, but I don't know if we're gonna get to them tonight. Money. But we have, we have Madrid up next. He sent over a track called "Y'all Trying to Smoke." Okay.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
he says, intro song for my upcoming debut solo album produced by my boy Johnny.
How many songs in this album? 14, 34,
So how
100?
do you feel about being a up and coming artist releasing albums?
It's a good question. I don't think that whole albums are the way forward because of how short everyone's attention spans have become.
Mm-hmm.
But as somebody who very much enjoys listening to albums, it hurts. So my preferred format of listening is vinyl. I prefer to put on a vinyl and sit and just listen to
Have
it.
an experience.
So as someone who enjoys that part of music, it is difficult to come to terms with the fact that singles, quick and fast singles seem to be the way to go. And then collect them. That's what we've been doing, which we've seen success on because with how short attention spans are, continually releasing music helps keep you in the front of people's minds, helps keep your listeners pumped up, all that kind of thing. So unfortunately, I think that's the way it has gone.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've released 5 or 6 singles. It was like 3 or 4 within 2-week periods each time.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had a month or a bit off, and then we did that again. The plan is to collect those with another song or two into a EP.
There you go.
And then kind of do a little bit of that again.
You know what's crazy is I was saying something very similar until I was blue in the face, and then the stream pretty much told me to shut up about it.
Stream? You gonna come for me? No, it does. It's hard because also, as a songwriter and stuff, you write these. You can write an album still. I have written an album still that goes together, and you want to put it out like, nope, here's everything at once because this is how you're supposed to listen to it.
Yep.
But it's letting go of that, like, well, once it comes out, it's not really mine anymore, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it's just, especially as an up and coming artist, and you're trying to get those listens and get the attention of people. The singles are unfortunately the way it goes, and
And
it's what it is.
It's because when people are like, "Oh, I got albums," and then they take so long in between them, it's like, man, you're getting left behind.
Everyone forgets about you, and the music industry is moving even faster now too. So, like you just said, you're going to get left behind. So, yeah, singles, baby, singles.
So,
but
singles until you can make albums.
Yeah, record the singles though. Don't start releasing them until you have a few to put out in succession. That's That's my advice. Is don't record a single. Take 2 months to record your next single. Take 2 months. No, get a bunch of them in the bag and then get them out within a few weeks of each other repeatedly.
So Maseo says, I had talked to John about that process not long ago. It sucks, but if you can bring substance to that single release schedule, I think that's what matters. Yes.
Yeah. Substance. Yeah. You gotta market each one hard.
Plan it, market it.
Yep. Plan the rollout. Yep.
And then, make it an EP later with an extra 1 or 2 songs on it, and then be like, hey, here's the whole collab. You've heard all of these, but listen to it all together. Here it is, blah, blah, blah.
Listen to it all together. Here's an extra little song. Here's an acoustic version of this one.
Here's an extra price tag on top of it.
Yep, exactly. Put it on a. I'm still, my first album that came out still came out with CDs because I still like having something to hold in your hand.
Tangible, yeah.
So I get that, but let them all come out first and then collect them.
There you go.
Treat it like a comic book series.
Cool.
But literally the word album comes from the days when vinyl was released on, 45s? Is that what it is? Yeah.
45s.
Back on gramophones.
33.
33, yeah.
On
And then
gramophones.
they would just put the single ones together in an envelope, and that was an album.
An album of singles.
They would send them in mail tubes because
Yeah.
World War I had the circular cylinders.
Yeah.
Made out of gold.
The Edisons.
Oh my gosh.
78s were more popular back then. That's what the Crow says.
The Crow.
Was he there? Were you there?
Are you the 12 billion-year-old man?
Yeah, he was with Edgar Allan Poe, so he knows what happened to him.
Oh, that for sure.
Good times. I was there too.
I was in all caps, so he's serious.
Yep. So we have Madrid up next, and then after that we're going to have October, and then we'll be pretty done with the stream again.
Right.
So somebody asked about the subscriptions. Last month we did not hit our goal, but we did very well. So thank you guys for that. That was that helps the stream a lot. This month our goal is 30 again. So some people's sub is still good. So
we started halfway through the month,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was
Pretty
good. It's a good start.
This
Good start.
time we got a full month. Whenever your subscription runs out, if you'd like to sub again, that'll help us again. So cool, we got it up there. So if you need a reminder, it's there on the screen, and
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that should be a 1 too, because I already put my subscription in.
Yeah, she just reset it. So
and Psychomotion just put his in.
Oh, well,
nice one.
Shouts out. There it is.
There it is. It just popped up.
There it is.
An anonymous gifter gifted a tier 1 sub to Psychomotion.
Oh, there it is. Shouts out to Psychomotion. Psychomotion watches like every week, but doesn't talk anymore.
He only tells me to take my shirt off.
Oh,
He hasn't done that tonight.
Is that Mark? Hey, Mark.
You know what those hype and vibe clouds remind me of?
And now I hear it resonating in my brain.
Here we go. We got Madrid up next with a track called "Y'all Trying to Smoke," and it is his intro song of his upcoming debut solo single album, The Third. Let's check this one out and see what we think.
Kick in the rim, I had her a clap, and Dritty is back. It's easy as that. Can fuck with a boy, I fuck with you back. We up in the noise, we up in the chatter, we up in the stacks. The class act, spit raps, mad facts. I push it to the limit, then a bit more. Carry so many songs with features, my back sore. I ain't rich, but I'll cap for the vibe. It's aligned with the vision, all the homies on a ride. Like I would die for them. Put them all in my will, now they whip foreign. No, I cook like a grill, I'm George Foreman. Put a hook in your gill while you were dormant. Whoa, whoa. Got that progressive flow, not the brunette hoe, but you already know. Sit back, relax, light up, get out your dome. Sit back, relax, light up, enjoy the show.
Early in the morning, got my own style to tell it, make it shit 'cause I own it. If you want from me, if you want from me, if you want from me, baby don't want me, baby don't want me, baby don't want me.
You know what's crazy is the singer. What's crazy, and this is not to take away anything from the rapper, but I think this should just be the singer's song, because this is funk. This is like disco funk. Like I play this music in the club all the time. This singer has the voice for it. Like if this was his own, like his whole solo song, it doesn't really. The way this rapping is happening, I like if I was in a studio recording this, I'd be like, we got to rearrange this. We got to. You're putting emphasis on things you probably shouldn't, because you're trying to do a sound that you've heard before. And that sound just doesn't work. Like the whole, like, where is it?
Foreman, put a hook in
Like
your gill while
George Foreman, put the hook on the net. Like, no, that's not. This is step. We step in. Like we're not George Foreman, Corman, Cormac, and Corn. Like, nah.
But I do like that though, but in a different application.
Yes,
yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yes, and then this guy. If this dude just had the whole song,
I'm with you.
It would be fire. And then we go into a verse of his, and then it's like cool. Maybe at the end, when we get to the end, maybe I'll change my mind and be like, okay, rap could go good here, something here. But I just feel like it needs to start with the soul that's in the disco, that's in the funk. And then, but I
set the mood.
Yeah, I get it. Because, I mean, if you're going to do this, Gold Link has done it well. IDK has done it well. There's a few other people who have done it really well, and you got to see at like how they're flowing on it and how they're moving with it, and you can bop in 2-step with it. They don't do the like Jordan, like that breaks the 2-step. If somebody was following you with their account or whatever, with what you're saying, you're like, why are we dragging now? But we'll continue to listen to some more. See?
Yeah.
Love this right here.
Yeah. It's a Saturday night, the homies is up, we joking and drunk. The music coming in clutch, I made a playlist. Light of a blunt and puffing a bunch, pass to the front. Shorty asking when I plan to make the A-list. Like, girls mad lame, why she always gotta say shit? Give me a little more time, you'll know it when I made it. I hope she hear when I rhyme and say that I'm a favorite. I hope when they hear me rhyme, they think about a placement. Never made it out the basement, I'm a Florida boy. Where it's way too hot for corduroy. I rep the Goodwill drip, still look fly as fuck. Leave the store, I'm only down $5. Trust, keep your eye on the piper. While I'm doing my thing, I do what I want. You marvel at me, Pfeiffer. I'm killing beats left and right, might become a lifer. But I'm over with this verse, going like the piper.
So second verse was a little shaky in the beginning, but it got better to me to where I was like, okay, second verse is cool.
I'm cool with that. I'm vibing the song. It's great.
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, let's
There's
see.
a bridge.
Tryna smoke early in the morning. I'm start to tell you, making shit 'cause I own it. If you want from me, if you want from me, if you want from me, baby don't want me, baby don't want me, baby don't want me. I'm tryna smoke.
Yeah, okay. I have decided.
A decision has been reached.
Get rid of the first rapping verse. Make it a singing verse. Keep the second rapping verse and everything else the same. And then it will just be sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Because if this, like, if you started the song off and it was like, and it don't know, and then it's like, okay, and then you go to the chorus, cool, and then the rapper comes in, it'll be like, oh, we funkin' now, we really funkin', and then you get to the bridge and you're like, ooh. And then this drop was sexy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like, boom, now let's get back to dancing.
Yeah.
And then you just ride out. That's how I feel. I'll keep playing.
I have my low key sing instead of rap on the first verse. I got you on that. I see the vision. But though, like, yes, I agree with you, Q, on that for this song. But dude, like, I am a fan of your rapping though. But I think on a different application, like a different song. Yeah. I do like your rapping though.
Second verse can stay. The second verse I like better than the first one. First one is just like let the singer man funk out real quick. Let him set the mood, set the tone, and set all of that. Make it super sexy, and then
let's finish it out.
Yeah.
I really liked that a lot. I do hear you, Q, on the beginning of that verse though. But the rest of that, excellent. And then even with what we're saying about that first verse, Madrid, I do really enjoy your rapping. I think just on a different song.
Can I hear like 5 seconds of that first verse and like 5 seconds?
A kick in the rim, I had her a clap, and Dritty is back. As easy as that. Can fuck with a boy.
Okay, let me hear the second.
The noise, we up in the chatter.
Second verse.
Oh, okay.
Blunt and puffing a bunch, pass to the front. Shorty asking when I plan to make the A-list.
This
like,
one,
girls mad.
Yeah, I hear what you're like.
Second verse is in the pocket.
It's more in the pot because if you add that chorus, like if you wanted to do something cool, you could take the chorus, like maybe telephone effect.
Oh yeah,
inside of that, like just as like a reminder, or maybe just little snippets of it, just to keep you reminded that this is the chorus and they're singing. That could be cool too. But I do agree. Yeah, it's the pocket, I think.
I really like the way you come in on that though. Could you play that little beginning part again? Like this getting into the rap.
Me a kick in the rim, I had her a clap, and Dritty is back.
That is very nice. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah.
It
gorgeous.
It was good, but it just felt like
as we got into it and we realized what the song actually was, that's when we were like, okay. But the way you get in there at the beginning, good thought on that. The production is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun stuff, man. Cool. Anything else we gotta add?
I think I'm good.
Cool. Well, October's been last for like 5 weeks in a row. So he always comes in and submits he's always the last submission.
Still 3 months away, so
yeah,
it's got his time.
All right, so before we get into October, throw a shout out for the event you got going on. Where can people buy tickets?
Oh, yeah.
Do they just show up and walk up and be like, hey, we're here?
You can, yeah. So, yes, tickets are available if you show up and say we're here. The thing that we always do, since we work for the hospitality industry, is if you are a hospitality worker, even if you're a teacher, but if you're a teacher, if you're a waitress, hostess or host or whatever, or you work for Michael Myers Mouse, or Woody Woodpecker himself, those IDs all get you a cheaper ticket. So bring those to the door so you can get your discount. $15 in advance as well if you go to Live Ready as a Linktree. So Linktree/Fortune House Productions is the name of the production company. If you do that, it'll give you a link to advance tickets, and theirs are a little cheaper as well.
Yeah, can we put those social medias on the screen while we do that?
If you just follow at Fortune House Productions or at Emo Party Official, that'll get you the link. So that's all you need.
Yep, and it's taking place what day and what time does it start and what location?
Saturday, July 8th, this Saturday. Doors open at 1:30 p.m. Music starts at 2 p.m. and it is at Sun on the Beach in Old Town Kissimmee.
Family friendly as well. All ages, right?
All ages, family friendly. The Ben tag there is not right, but the Fortune House is. So follow that one. Follow that one.
Yep. But the link's in the chat too.
The link's in the chat. Hit that link. Yeah, that's going to take you there. But yeah, get those tickets and it's going to be a great day. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, cool, man. And it's been fun. Thanks you're a good sport.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I love that I didn't really know what I was getting into, but it's all good. I love doing stuff like this, man. It's good. I love hearing new music. Can't get enough music in my life.
Now you got a good Tom feel for like your next
record. I'm starting off our next song with doesn't matter what it is. Yeah.
No, it would really throw the crowd off. They'd be like, this drummer sucks. Like,
whoa. Yeah, he walks on stage and it's like totally silent, a layer of fog, and then yeah, like that's exactly what they give me that.
Give me that.
Give me that.
Yeah.
Love it.
Solid.
Shouts out to everybody who submitted your music. I got to hear some great stuff tonight, so I really appreciate that. And keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to you, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's cool to talk about the insides of putting events together, and we like perspective from the industry.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Good stuff. Learning all the time.
And it takes a lot of work. Let them know that it takes a lot of work.
It takes a lot of work. It really does. It's a full-time job on top of your other full-time job. So yeah, come to the event so it can be my only full-time job, please. But yes, it takes a lot of work. But if you want to plug into an organization that's doing that and is truly trying to honor original music that we have here in Orlando, just shoot me a message and we'll get you plugged in for sure.
There you go. It's cool. So make sure you follow them. Links are on the screen. The Ben one is not right, or is it correct now?
It's not. It's crane like the bird, so the rest of it's right.
Okay.
BENNCRANE like the bird. Yeah, and then Fortune House is right. You can DM me on either one of those, and I'll get you situated there.
Okay, cool. So there it is. We're gonna listen to this one song by October, and then of course we're gonna head up out of here after that. After our reviews, obviously.
Yep.
But this track is called "Everything" by October. He sent over a love letter, or they sent over a love letter. I have no idea. He says, "Hope you guys are doing great. I got another submission for the week. Would appreciate a review from the best." Aw. Oh, guys. We're the best.
They meant you guys. They didn't know I was going to be here. Yeah.
You're here now. You're the B. And
I'm the B in the best. What?
I'm the
B in the boom boom boom.
I thought that was an H that made that sound. An H. It's Peruvian.
It's what was it? Peruvian?
Persian?
Persuvian?
People are going to be like, Americans have no idea.
What are these Americans talking about?
All right, let's check this one out.
Here we go. Alternative rock. Let's do it.
So guess what?
I'll give that girl like everything, but I better know who you are. Her best friend's mad, they on the way. Yeah, they said they on to me. They on to me. Just don't hear you calling, don't you leave me now. I believe.
My man was like, just because we recorded this in a garage, if we just brick wall the whole thing, it's punk.
It's going to be better.
Yes, smashed is the that's it.
Bloom bloom.
Yeah. It's really loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Yeah.
It's still loud.
It's just so.
It's just clipping the. Yeah.
It's just loud. It's just loud. So that's my feedback.
I'll talk about it when we're done.
Yeah. Alex has thoughts.
Stay in Canada, all black and we run them all, but they wanna see gray. Chains home to Jupiter, let's stay in Canada, all black and we run them all, but they wanna sing the gray. I'll give that girl like everything, but I better know who you are. Her best friend's mad, they on the way, yeah they said they on to me.
Wizard, I mean, you know, just.
I don't give that girl like anything. And
Yeah, that's it.
Who you are?
That's it.
Say my thumb again when I might come in car and my thumb went out.
That's
dude. That's my band, dude. You sound just like my band.
But that's how I feel like that should sound.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, the Whiskey Way said, I think there's a solid song in there somewhere. I do think I believe that. I think it's a lot of production stuff that needs the help there, because like Q just showed you, the melody is doesn't really get much more blink than that. So that's there, and the lyric is there. Looking at it, it's like, that's a punk song. It's an alt rock song. It needs some variation in the drums. It needs all the melodic instruments need to be brought out a lot more. Some guitar love and all that kind of thing.
I think it needs the tempo put up too.
Yeah, bring the tempo up. And so, real quick about mastering. I mean, I know that what's happening here is just a limiter that's just been smashed down on it. And so, as a mastering engineer, let me tell you that that loudness isn't the point anymore, because the streaming services will do that for you.
Yes.
So make it. You're not going to win a competition by slamming it. So, like I said, the streaming service is going to do that for you. If you want to make it louder, it will make it more aggressive. But in this instance, I feel like it's just a Maxim or an L1 just slammed all the way down to the floor. And this is the result. So, if you want saturations, find plugins that give you saturations that you can work with, and then limit to a nice level. Because this is just loud to be loud.
Looking at the lyrics, there is a song here.
Yeah,
100%.
It's like, I almost feel like this would be easy. Like, this could be easily like a hit with the right everything built around it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just off it, like, and then there's parts in here where it's like you can make it a bridge, where you could sing it kind of like, I don't rest. City treats you real good. Like, you could do some shit with it, and then everything comes back in, and then
I'm hearing a lot of that modern pop punk production with some clean guitars that are picked. Do. Some of that, the pretty fast, like that kind of thing. That's all in there, right? You just got to bring that out. I hear that for sure.
Yeah, I guess this was produced by probably somebody made it in a DAW. Like, it's produced by 1S Goon. So, I don't know, man. October, find a band.
Go to band, man.
Go to the show.
Father Mike has said I used the headphones Ben has to mix it. All right,
wait, Father Micah, you mixed this?
This is you? He said I should have waited to send the song I sent last week for this week.
From last week.
Yeah.
Rock never left. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think it's in. Yeah, it's in there, dude. Like, gotta just pull that song out of there. And I think that's a learning curve that I had to learn too. I gotta say, when I was first writing songs and producing and stuff, it takes a lot to give take these notes like these guys give. So like, good on you guys for submitting and listening to all of this. But it also takes a lot for you to let some of that go to a producer who you trust that understands the genre. Like, this is the kind of thing where it doesn't matter what other kind of music you make, October, but it's knowing like a song like this needs to go to someone like John Feldman or someone like one of these modern pop punk guys. You know, and you just take it to them and you trust them that they know the genre and they give you those tweaks and you hope it goes well and your listeners vibe with it.
Yeah, October, I don't know where you live, but if you live in Florida, which you do not because it says 301 set, which doesn't sound like a Florida area code. But I would say go to some of these like these rock or grunge or punk shows and try networking because you never know. Maybe they'll be doing a jam session. You can come over and just lay it
vocals. Down,
Send it to my producer, dude.
Yeah, and who knows? Like maybe they'll be like, "Hey, come feature on some songs."
Yeah.
Or maybe you'll start a side project with somebody, or maybe they'll be like, "Hey, I know somebody who's looking for a singer, or whatever." And you never know, man. So I would say go to those scenes and.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, October, we've talked about getting Cali. I was like, 301 is Cali. Yeah,
California's a good place.
If you've got stuff, I do for much cheaper than Feldman. Yeah, so my boy Julian. No, if you DM me, send me that. We thought about having some more hip hop or R&B influenced features on stuff, and so we can chat about something. But yeah, that's. It's in there. There's a song in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you guys ever review songs from your guests?
I don't see why not.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering because like we do stuff like this. Julian is my bass player in the band and second vocalist. He's the producer and he sends our stuff to people on shows just like this.
Yeah,
and he's the one that gets all that feedback and kind of synthesizes it. I don't often get to hear a lot of that stuff. So I'm just curious.
So
you have a song you want to play?
We do. They like send it and we pretend like we don't see it until we get to it.
Okay, because I was gonna say like I don't. If you're, I'm like I get it. If you're like you don't want to review it in front of the person.
We don't care.
Yeah. Okay. I don't. Well, then I don't care. You want to try it?
We just always want like have them wait in line. Like if they submit we still make them
wait them at the end. Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Let's do this on the way out. Let's play the song on the way out, and then we'll give you the review after the show.
What do you want, a YouTube link?
We're going to do this.
Dissect me live, dude.
And then in studio.
YouTube link.
Let's do why not? Let's do a YouTube link. And I'll just do the put in if I'm lucky -topic, and then it's the
I'm lucky topic,
and then we're gonna pull up nights like these.
Nights like this. No.
Close.
Nights filled with longer
See if it comes
hours.
Up. It's the channel. It's like the channel that's automatically generated by the.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Try nights like these. It's just because I know that's the one that's on streaming, so the audio quality will be the best on YouTube.
Nights filled with
there it is.
Longer hours.
That one right there.
All right.
Yeah.
We're ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. Wait. Introduce it.
Oh, introduce it.
Yeah,
okay.
While we get hit with this.
While you get monetized. Nice.
So this is one of the first songs we.
0.00003 cents.
Oh, I love it. This is one of the first songs we put out, and it was recorded in our home studios. Drums were done at a place down the street called Binks Records, and we did the drums live in that room. Sample replaced some things. Produced by Julian, this guy here, the bass player and singer, and mastered by our good friend Matt Goings from Killian Studios, another local. So
Matt Matt? I don't know him personally, but I know of him.
Matt's awesome. He's in a band called All Gone Grey as well, but Matt masters all of our stuff, and he's incredible. So so produced by Julian Montez at Firewatch Studios, mastered by Matt Goings from Killian Studios.
Let's listen.
Our time.
Father Micah says it
changed
reminds
wigs.
me of what my band wanted to sound like.
It's my first band wanted to sound like too.
I think it's great. It reminds me of old skating stuff.
Yeah.
So, stuff from Tony Hawk first.
That's the goal. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, baby.
Yeah.
There you go.
First one, second one. That's what it reminds me of. It has that feel good, but I'm outside. It's not 900 degrees because it wasn't that hot back then.
Global warming.
Yeah, but you
Global
could stay outside all day and you could skate, rollerblade, or do whatever, and it's just like, all right, cool. Like that's like the soundtrack of living.
Warped Tour Golden Age. Yeah,
true.
That's it. Yeah, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, but it's good. I also like the guitar in its fire.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Drum in its fire. Everything, like the whole thing that's set up and arranged is good.
Yeah,
I was almost
appreciate
like,
that.
oh, Ariel Levine. No, but
No, I wish, man. Yeah.
But it was nostalgic for me.
Good.
sure.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think we trade in nostalgia with this band, to be honest. That's what we all love, though.
Yeah. But I think it's coming. I don't think it's gone, but
I don't think it's gone.
I think it's circling back.
I would agree with
to
that.
where
Yeah.
the younger kids are like, wait, this sounds new and it sounds like my life. Where has it been?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's those production tools like we're talking about to bring it up to that the modern standard of where that genre is right now. That's difficult to navigate because, we're doing a lot of that sample replacing on the drums. The kick, though, is literally the mic'd kick at Binks, and there's no sample replacement in there, just an EQ'd, compressed mic'd kick. But a lot of the toms are sample replaced, and it's like things like that where you're trying to bring up the production to what's trending in that genre right now. But then you also want to be like, well, the music that I used to listen to from this genre is very roomy and very raw and very, so it's a tough thing to navigate, I feel like.
Yeah.
You got 2 Blastoise for that one.
I do love Blastoise.
And one Suicune.
I don't know that Pokemon. I only know 151.
the original.
Yeah, anything after that, I don't know any of those goddamn Pokemon.
Yeah, I agree.
It just blew up to like 799 Pokemon.
Suicune, I don't know, but Blastoise, I'm here for.
Yeah, I know Blastoise. I know everything about that. Anything under 151.
Anything under 151.
Yeah.
That was solid.
Thanks,
Very
dude.
solid.
Thanks, dude. Yeah.
Good. So the name of the band,
If I'm Lucky.
If I'm Lucky, people, if you like that in the chat room, you can find it. It is on YouTube and all streaming platforms. How many is that? The one of the only single, or you have a bunch?
No, we got like 6 out. I think 5 or 6 out. One of them's a cover that we from it's a song called Chelsea by the Somerset, which was a kind of a pop rock power pop song from the early 2000s. We brought up to kind of an easy core vibe, and then the rest of them are all originals that we've been working on.
Real quick before we leave, when you do a cover and put it on streaming platforms, what do you have to do to get it cleared?
Yeah, it's good. You have to use a distributor that knows how to do all that stuff. That's the way.
That's how you solve it.
Yep, we send you. What you do is you email the WAV file to your distributor, and then they handle all that on the back end. No. Honestly, though, that's pretty much what we do. Yeah. But if that's not the route that you're going yourself, releasing everything, there are some great options out there. I love DistroKid. DistroKid made my life so easy starting out, especially because they do handle all that stuff on the back end, and they give you a lot of really great tools as a self-producing, a self-releasing artist. They give you access to a lot of things that you would normally only get from a preferred distributor. Yeah. So, there's people out there, use those tools, and yeah, DistroKid makes it easy to release covers because back in the day I did do one through them. It was really easy.
Yeah,
Put it
you
up.
can click a button on
It's a
DistroKid
cover.
for covers. Yep.
This is the original artist, and then they say, we'll handle it all.
So what's crazy is like, why can't you do that for samples and rap?
Correct. You can't do it for mashup covers either.
No, I know.
It's only, I don't know.
Isn't it the same thing?
It's the same license. It's the same licensing.
Yes.
It's the same rules for that, but I don't understand why.
Because are they saying it's a fresh body of works?
Yeah, or like, what is the definition of derivative?
Right, right. I think it's an interesting line to walk for sure.
Yeah.
But do your due diligence because you don't want to get sued.
Oh, no, you don't. But DistroKid does have a covers button you can click.
Yep.
And it makes your life easy.
It's great.
I wish that existed for samples and mashups and flips and stuff to where it's like, okay, here you can actually credit them. They'll get their stuff and you don't have anything to worry about. But I think the labels don't want that to happen for some reason.
I think so too, and a lot of what goes on out there on these stores is label controlled. So
I know I've heard there was this gospel artist that somebody sampled, and he didn't want it to come out because he said it misrepresented him as an artist. So he didn't want that. He didn't want them to clear anything with that mashup. So
interesting.
He went through all the legal things to get it taken down, even though it was like a little sample.
It's a sample, yeah.
That rep made it look like it represented him in a secular way that he didn't want to be represented as. When I guess when you do covers, it's like
it's the whole. I don't know.
I don't know. Because when you're using their likeness, I guess.
I think it's I think with a sample or something, it's this is your song, but you're utilizing something that they created in your song. Whereas when it's a cover, you're fully. It's fully someone else's song.
It's a full new performance, and you're just rendition in the right. Maybe that is what it is. I don't know.
Justin, I think we're probably going to wrap it up.
Yeah. It's 11:30.
Oh my gosh, wow. Okay.
Next week, hit it next week, Justin.
Yes, you can do that. We're here every Wednesday. You can join us here on the stream. You can visit our website www.consultqa. You can submit anytime it becomes Wednesday. You can join our Discord and chat with us in there. We game, we talk, we hang out, we post memes, we do all of that.
Father Mike is handling the TikTok, and apparently we just put up a new TikTok while we were on the show. Cool. So go check out the TikTok.
Yeah, check out the TikTok. Micah needs to start putting that stuff in the drive so that I can also post it. But it's
Micah, okay. Bring the drive tomorrow. Bring the drive. We need the drive.
He's in the chat room, so
I'm going to message you personally. Bring the hard drive.
Yeah, but the TikToks are dope. So make sure y'all follow us on TikTok. That is our brand new. Micah's handling that social media part. So show him some love. Make him feel like
mail it to me.
Yeah, and then you can follow us on Instagram. There's a bunch of stuff over there, and all kinds of social media and all of that cool stuff. Maybe we'll be in a city near you. Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe you'll be in a city near us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks to Ben tonight for hanging out.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
Fortune House Productions. Check out their event on Saturday, right? Saturday?
Yeah. Especially if you like that If I'm Lucky stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
man, wow. How do you do it?
What?
Set up the event and then perform with that many people?
I don't know, man. We're going to see.
Do you have an event coordinator, like who's going to be the prime contact?
It's me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's me.
Crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Crazy.
Yep. We're gonna see how it goes, man. No, I think it's a long time of.
My bad. I didn't mean to do that.
That's okay. It's a long time of. This has been a lot of build up to the. You can't just throw, as you said, it takes a lot of work and a lot of hard work and networking and et cetera, and having some great support. So yes.
Yeah. If I can not be the point of contact for an event I'm throwing that I'm performing at, I prefer that.
Whereas we prefer to be the point of contact. We definitely prefer to produce the events that we're playing on, and I just think it's maybe it's an unhealthy control thing. I don't know, man. I'm just sad, but there we are.
Dig into this some other day.
Yeah, this is a different. This is a different stream.
If it's like one of the homies who's like, and I'll just be like, any questions direct to them. I'll just be like, everything we'll do it all before, and it's like, all right, hey. The day of, if anybody has any questions, they go to you. Don't nobody talk to me. If I can do that, I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
I just want to play and vibe.
I get that 100%. It does. Yeah, it is a tough way to split yourself, but doing a lot of that work on the back end, like communicating all of the stuff, trying to get ahead of any questions. That's the way. We were at the venue today filming videos of how to load in and where to go and where to put your stuff. So literally, like all that stuff, the bands and the acts and the vendors all get it beforehand, so they know what they're doing when they get there.
Just smart,
and that's how we do it.
So that it makes your life easier. Yeah. So it's not that much of a like, hey, where do I load in?
They don't just show up and go, I don't know what to do.
Are we putting backline up?
Right.
Did we rent something?
We've done all that weeks, months before, so that they know what they're doing when they show up, and then we have a team of people that's trained there to receive them.
Okay.
And that's
fantastic.
Yeah.
Dope.
Really great.
All right. Well, we're going to get up out of here.
That's Wednesday.
We'll catch you guys on the flip side.
All right.
Make sure you guys follow Ben. And if you are in Florida or if you are nearby, pop out to that show. It's on a Saturday. Bring the family. Bring the girlfriends. Bring the boyfriends.
Yeah.
Bring the friends. And the animals. Animals are allowed out in Old Town, right?
Yeah, on the outside. Yeah, just bring little earplugs for your animals.
Oh,
little doggy earplugs.
Little doggy earplugs. Earmuffs.
Do they make those?
They make earmuffs.
Oh, okay. All right.
My dog has him. Sit next to the stage.
All right.
We'll see you guys next week.
We're out of here.
Bloom, bloom, bloom.